What day is it?
Tuesday?
Tuesday night! His ghost returns to wreak his horrible vengeance.
Oh, but tonight's Tuesday night!
Then he'll be coming.
Fade in.
The Oscars need to change their name to the Debbies, as in Debbie Downer. You couldn't have a worse time at the movies if there was an active shooter in the theater.
Hollywood is probably the most racist place that I've ever experienced. Early agents that I would have was, oh, you ever think about being a bad guy? You should hip-hop it up more.
Nomadland. That's the one about the woman who winds up living in her van after her husband dies of cancer.
We aren't able to be authentic. We're not allowed to question anything or converse about things. We're literally forced to be silenced. If you don't emulate what they expect you to, you are a racist, a bigot, you have privilege so you'll never understand. We're talking about this authoritarian dictatorship of how things should operate.
Promising Young Woman has Carey Mulligan avenging a murderous rapist, but then he kills her too.
And we're existing within that in Hollywood. It's like these quotas need to be met, and that's a story. That's acceptable. We can't be canceled. But the reality is, like, you're cutting people off left and right, and there is no actual life and natural creation in this story at all. Like, what are we feeding our society when we're creating narratives like this?
In Judas and the Black Messiah, the FBI kills the leader of the Black Panthers, and in the trial of the Chicago 7, the FBI kills the leader of the Black Panthers again.
You have these young black boys and black girls looking for an answer, and you got Oprah telling them, oh yeah, it's white privilege. What country in the 80s would allow a fat black woman to have a daytime talk show that now she is one of the richest people on the planet? That was here in America.
Sound of Metal is about a musician going deaf.
Nowadays, it's different for the sake of being different because it's politically correct. You know, like, we're gonna fit this transgender character in here now that we're PC. Natural, organic stories stopped being told, and you had to make a checklist of what was acceptable. You know, all the nuances of art disappeared, and shouldn't it be about talent? Shouldn't it be about merit or capability or effective storytelling or emotional presence?
Minari is the story of dirt-poor Korean immigrants in Arkansas who put all their food in a barn, but then grandma has a stroke and burns it down.
It's okay you don't hire that guy because he's a tall white guy. It's okay that you do hire that guy because he's a black guy. That is racist. Plain and simple. I don't think it's funny that you say, I don't like to hang out with white people and laugh. I don't think that's funny. That's terrible.
The Father is about an octogenarian descending into dementia.
You're supposed to show up to these places and get in sync and in line with these people and this left agenda, or you're the enemy.
Would it kill you once in a while to make a movie that doesn't make me want to take a bath with the toaster? In all honesty, I gotta ask, if your movie is so woke, how come I'm falling asleep? Now enjoy the show.
Green lights, baby. Let's go.
Say, kids, what time is that?
Tonight's Tuesday night!
And just like that, it's another Tuesday night. This is edition number 28. Nope. We should have our heads examined. If we've been doing this 28 weeks.
Good gravy. We've been doing it that long?
Yes.
Damn, man.
I know.
I feel old.
That's a lot, man.
It is crazy. Before I introduce our two guests that are with us, first, I would like to recognize whoever Anonymous was, whoever you are out there, Anonymous. Thank you for the $5 donation last week. And of course, thank you again to Six, who may or may not be lurking right now. Hey, Mr. Londell, how are you? Mr. Londell is in the chat.
Hello.
And got to get you back on, fine sir. Let's go around the horn and introduce our panel for the evening. Right over here, get my finger in there. Welcome back, Stacy 3000.
Hey guys, I'm waving. You can't see me because my internet sucks balls. So yeah, you'll just be hearing me tonight, I think.
Tell us
Comcast.
how you really feel. Let's see. Turn it on. Let's see what it looks like.
No, it keeps
How
freezing
bad?
out, man. It's like pissing me off.
You look. There you go. Right there. Perfect.
No,
it's working.
But... Oh. It's actually working. What the hell? It's working now. No, it's
Be
not.
a ventriloquist. Yeah, there you go. Oh,
Where are you in the Batcave?
No.
no, Stark Industries.
Oh, is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, I
Yeah,
didn't see the armor was behind you. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Stacy 3000.
Yeah.
Top row corner. The one and only Delta 6, Mr. Edson Gomes. How are you, Edson?
Hey, how's everybody? It's already a crazy week, and it's only the second day of the week.
It's always like this.
So I'm glad to be here in our quote unquote safe haven.
Our safe space. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I didn't want to say safe space.
Thank you, Mr. Gable Smith. We'll just wrap around. Right below Delta 6 Edson Gomes would be Spoiler Pete. Oh my
Hello
God,
there.
drinking Red Bull.
Surprise, surprise.
Diabetes.
My
in a
military grade caffeine.
the hell are you doing? I'm going to skip over the center square for a second and just get to our last regular cast person below me. Judah Buddha. What are you drinking, man? A glass of mud? What is that?
That looks
Trying to be
like
healthy.
mud.
I'm trying to be healthy for once, besides drinking large quantities of beer on the show.
Well,
so I made
drinking
myself.
mud.
Is there a
Healthy,
solid
yeah.
object in that drink? Because it sounded like a solid object landed in your.
So I decided to get kale, banana, soy milk, coffee.
And it's going
'Cause I
to be the
needed the
same color when
caffeine.
it comes out.
And it was really,
What the fuck, dude?
and it was really bitter, so I gave it a dash of sugar.
Howdy,
don't
Zach.
know.
What's going on? So, if Jude vanishes, we know where he went.
Yeah.
Give it 15 minutes. I put the coffee in there too. That's going to help. So.
Now we'll get to our two guests. I will start ladies first because that's the way we do things around here. Down at the bottom, all by herself, till maybe someone else comes and fills in a spot. Is Elle? Hey, how are you? So, how did you land here? Were you hitchhiking and Jude saw you or something? Like, what's going on?
Basically, yeah, like an adopt a stray kind of situation going on. No, he follows me on Instagram.
I do. I've been
He
following her for years, and I just thought it was really cool because she's into the health fitness stuff and also geek.
I was just going to say something.
Culture.
Tell her story.
Well, I was just telling her how I met her, but go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
Me?
Yes, you.
I should tell you.
They caught me off.
How you follow me?
No. He was telling your story.
Yeah.
So you should tell your story.
You should tell your story.
Oh, well, I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. I am a personal trainer. I also delve very heavily into Marvel and Star Wars all over my social media. A little bit of sports. Yeah, I cover it all.
Well,
Very cool.
this might be one of those Cinderella slipper things then.
Possibly.
And in the center square, we have Jace 540 from the Echo Base Network. How are you, man?
I'm doing good, man. I'm really
Yeah,
good.
don't lie. It's like 2:00 in the morning for you right now.
Yeah, that's nothing. I am a night owl, man. That is no problem. I'm used to it.
Well, so tell us a little bit about your channel and whatnot.
Well, my channel or my company's channel is 540 Studio. What we do is, we talk about pop culture and stuff like that, like most people. We're trying to get a lot of different people in there, different opinions. Like we have this podcast with my two co-hosts, and like we all three have like different opinions, and like we like to discuss every pop culture. And sometimes it can get really heated because my one co-host is like the more woke one. He's like known for being the woke one. We always mock him for that. And Claw, the other one, he's like the one in the middle that has like, he understands both sides. He's like one on the both sides, and I am the dark evil bitch basically in the whole thing. And no, and we normally have guests and stuff, and I also do other thing on the channel. It's like after show where I get like more guests, and we stream more and deep dive more into other stuff and stuff like that. And
Awesome.
and like we are planning to do more, not just YouTube. We're also gonna do more. At some point, we're gonna do fan films and film stuff, because that's my dream. That's what I want to do. So we are gonna make a fan film of the original Star Wars concept at some point. I'm actually
cool.
working on, and we are gonna expand it and do a more different way. So we are rewriting some characters and names and planets, and we are gonna try to do something fun. Because it's going to take some years before we can do this, because Corona and other stuff. So we're going to try to, at some point, we know where they filmed Hoth in Norway, right? So we're going to try to see if we can film there and for some scenes to the fan film, just for, for fun.
Cool.
Location in Hoth.
You just reminded me. Didn't we promise a viewer we were going to review his fan film?
Yes, we did. Hopefully he hasn't abandoned us. But yes, we owe a viewer a review of his fan film.
He sent me the link, and I have it. We should do that as a group. I feel bad. I just keep forgetting. I'm just so much stuff going on.
Because it was actually
man. That happened.
It was pretty decent.
Yeah, it was. We skipped through it, but we didn't watch it all the way through. Culture Casino is in the chat. Hail to you, sir. Legends of the Brave Bard by C.T. Janes. That's a heck of a name. Welcome to you. Mr. Lundell says your film sounds pretty cool, Jace. So who's going to be on that? Who's going to punch up these chats tonight for me? Anybody? No?
I can do that.
All right.
I can do my best.
An answer.
All right. Well, we've got a couple of decent topics tonight. Wait a minute. Where am I going? Oh my God. I'm lost already. Hang on. Something's different here. Hold it. Let me cancel that. What is it? Did StreamYard change something on me? And
probably.
Oh, geez.
They did. I had
what have they changed?
I had a system that, like, if I tabbed everything out in a different window, and then I could just pick the same application and just go run the tabs. They've changed it now to window. So hang on.
That's weird.
I have to be a little more careful with this now. So I don't do this to people like me, StreamYard. There we go. We got it. All right. This story was sent to me by Six.
What the fuck?
And Edson also found it later. This is really this is awesome, and I bet this could happen.
So this is real.
This is real.
I've seen it. It's been reported in multiple places. I've seen it.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So
what, to show it to Blockbuster? Because what video stores are still open?
21 years ago it was.
21 years ago.
So
a Texas woman doesn't
So
remember.
the felony charges has been following around for 20 years.
It's been following her around. So a Texas woman doesn't remember renting a VHS tape 22 years ago, let alone that she didn't return it. And the place she rented it from shut its doors more than a decade ago. But the unreturned tape led her to being charged with a felony.
Oh, God.
Though the case was dismissed and expunged Wednesday, this was April 24th, so last Wednesday. This is from USA Today. I don't even want to try that name. Karen McBride is looking into legal options. It's hurt me tremendously and my family, she told USA Today. It makes me madder and madder the more I think about it. McBride, 52, was charged with felony embezzlement of rental property in Oklahoma, where she previously lived in March 2000, more than a year after the tape of Sabrina the Teenage Witch was to be returned, records show. She believes her boyfriend at the time, who had 2 young daughters, rented the tape in her name. He had to have, McBride said. I know I didn't. She added, I have never seen one episode nor movie. McBride didn't find out about the outstanding warrant against her until she tried to change her name on her license after getting married and moving to Texas from Oklahoma.
Oh, man.
When she emailed the Department of Motor Vehicles in November to set up an appointment as per COVID-19 protocols, she received a response on April 16 that she had to fix an issue in Oklahoma first. In the email response, she was given a case number and the phone number to the courthouse. I called it, and the lady looked up the reference number and told me it was a felony embezzlement, McBride said. I thought I was going to have a heart attack. She suspects having the felony on her record may have cost her job opportunities. I was working 2 jobs, sometimes 3 jobs, McBride said. I was struggling to make ends meet, and when I knew I was quite capable of making really good money. Now she's looking for a lawyer in Oklahoma, but some have refused to take the case. McBride said lawyers have told her that after her story was aired on local news channels, they were contacted by people who went to jail for similar situations.
Actually going to jail for not returning a VHS tape.
Yep.
Wow.
It is rare to have a warrant out for an arrest for over 2 decades. Ed Blau of Blau Law Firm, which is based in Oklahoma City, told News 9 there's no way for her to know she had this warrant.
Wow.
Yeah. So it says here, similar in 2014, a woman from South Carolina was at a sheriff's office for other matters when she found out she had a warrant for an unreturned 2005 tape of Monster in Law, CNN reported. She had to spend the night in jail because her bond hearing couldn't be held till the next morning, and she was released on a $2,000 bond.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. What the...
Justin.
That is crazy, man.
That's just felony embezzlement
for Monster in Law. Can you believe that?
Jeez. Oh man.
There is one Blockbuster still around. I think it's in Oregon, Bend, Oregon. It's the only. It's the last Blockbuster video store, and people still use it.
Oh yeah, no, it's quite it's quite popular.
I wish they'd come back. I really do.
Yeah.
Well, we know we have to be careful now.
Yeah. Well, I found this story today too, and this kind of the first one dovetails right into it because it's this whole idea of, you know, the past coming back to haunt you.
Yeah.
Citizen Kane loses perfect Rotten Tomato score thanks to a resurfaced 80-year-old review.
Oh,
get out of here.
Yeah, this was
really
posted today on the Hollywood Distorter by James Hibbard. Yeah. Rotten Tomatoes unearthed the 1941 review of Orson Welles' classic that has single-handedly taken down its perfect critic score. So there were trolls even back in 1941, right?
Hail Chris, man. He's always on my channel most of the time.
Oh, hey, Christian, welcome.
He's basically Google in our channel because he's the one who remembers basically everything. Love that guy.
Yeah, Mr. Londell says a $2,000 bond for a $10 VHS.
Right. Damn, that is just fucked up, dude.
I lost rental tapes before, and they usually just ask you to replace, like, pay for it. You know,
you have a felony warrant you just don't know about.
That's true.
Well, I'm really happy that where I live in Norway, they just don't care about it at the end. It's like,
like
it happens.
Right, it happens. People lose them, they get damaged, whatever. But wow, yeah. So I thought this was pretty funny. So
I mean, I have some overdue library books that I never returned, but
you're screwed, dude.
But isn't your worst nightmare going to jail for a terrible movie?
I know.
Yes. Go to jail for a great movie. Terrible movie.
Was it really worth it?
Monster in Law, like everyone knows
Good to see him
now.
too, man.
You rented Monster in Law, like everyone.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. Hey, Edwin, we've got to have you back to talk about your project, man.
The Crime Blotter.
I can't wait. I can't wait to get it.
I know.
Oh, man. Excited.
Congrats to Edwin. He almost doubled his goal. So
Awesome.
yeah. So the Chicago Tribune had the troll back in 1941. Yeah, his headline was "Citizen Kane fails to impress critic as greatest ever film." So yeah,
I mean, really, the movie's untouchable. I mean, even if it gets a bad score, come on.
Yeah.
Well, 1941.
Maybe he was working for William Randolph Hearst.
Well, yeah, right. Did William Randolph Hearst own the Tribune?
I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised. He owned just about all of them.
I bet he did. All right. Well, we've got to get into the news of the week, which is, it's like you said, Edson, it's only day 2, but it's already yesterday's newspaper, if you will. But who bothered to watch any of the Oscars? Show of hands.
Oh man, I didn't
My
even
hand
watch
is
it.
not up. Nope.
I sent the link out to you guys. I thought somebody was going to
Yeah,
watch
right.
it with me.
Yeah, no, I kind of
watched
forgot
the
it was on.
winners,
I went
man.
to bed early.
I got through probably about an hour before I turned it off.
Well, Oscars dropped to an all-time unwatchable, all-time low with an unwatchable show is the headline here from New York Post. You saw all the headlines I threw in the beginning. 9.585 million viewers tuned in, which is a 58% drop from last year's all-time low of 23.6 million.
Wow.
That is a lot, man.
2019 ceremony garnered 29.6 million. So it's been on a steady decline. This year it just face planted.
But there was no host. That was the problem. Everybody wanted to see like a Billy.
That's not the problem.
Well, everybody wanted to see a Billy.
That's not the only problem.
No, I know that.
I don't think the problem was the host.
That's not
What I mean is that usually there's a Billy Crystal or somebody there, that you're they're going to host it, and there was nobody. It was literally just like watching.
Well, they did that last year too.
Yeah, I think
a
a lot
bunch of people sitting around eating, and it was a little weird.
Well, ever since Ricky Gervais trashed them, they've been afraid.
Yeah, that was
ceremony.
That was good though. When it
was
trashed
good.
them, man.
The truth hurts. The ceremony landed a 1.9 rating for adults in the coveted 18 to 49 demo, a 64.2% drop from last year.
Wow.
So they got crushed in the demo. Like these are like CW numbers right here.
Oof.
Yeah, that's
Batwoman
true.
numbers.
Yeah,
that is true. That is true.
Yep. Nomadland director Chloe Zhao earned a historical win as the first Asian woman to take home a Best Director trophy. You know what's funny about that? I was thinking about this today. Tell me if I'm crazy.
You're crazy.
Thank you. She's directing the Eternals for Marvel.
Oh, that's right.
You haven't seen a frame from that movie, and it's coming out soon, right? You haven't seen a frame, nothing.
Just seen.
No, you saw like some costume tests and.
So we know the
casting.
Oscars. Here's my theory. The Oscars are pay to play. It's pay to play.
Yep.
They pumped her up and they gave her Best Director. Why? Because the Eternals is going to suck, and because her name is on it now, it's going to get a signal boost.
That wouldn't surprise me.
That's my theory. That's
I
my
don't know.
tinfoil.
I don't think it's fair to say, to kind of discount a movie that you haven't even seen to say it wasn't worthy of the Oscar.
No, I'm not saying
it
wasn't worthy of the Oscar, but it's interesting that Marvel has hidden. They've gone out of their way to hide the Eternals. They've gone way out of their way. But now that she won this trophy, they're going to use it as a signal boost for this movie. Because they're going to get a bunch of people to go watch it now because it's her name.
Right. No, that makes sense.
I don't think they're gonna. I don't think Marvel's gonna struggle getting anybody to watch a movie at this point. They don't need. They literally can release a fart and everybody tunes in for it. Like Marvel doesn't suffer, promo need in any kind of way. They don't need. They're the last ones actually in the industry now probably that need hype. There's
that's true. But
they released their TV series scored the most people turning in for any television at any time. I mean, they're crushing it. So they don't have at this point. They don't have to.
I tend to think Eternals might be their next Inhumans.
Yeah, the Inhumans was a pretty big dud.
Yes. Yeah.
I will say this. I did enjoy the Inhumans because I really enjoyed the casting and I really enjoyed the concept and what they could have gone for. So I really loved a lot of that things. It was bad CGI, not the best written, but it had potential. It did. That's how I felt about it.
Yeah,
I mean, I never read one Eternals comic book, so I don't even know really too much about the characters.
No, what we know about the Eternals, they have race changed and changed a lot of the characters, like they have done for a long time now.
Yeah,
and they made two of the characters gay, if I don't remember wrong.
In the Eternals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They made two of the characters gay.
I have paid very little attention to it because,
me too.
Much like Jude said, I didn't care about the book. It didn't interest me.
I mean, I don't know who decided this would be a good choice, but then again, maybe they're trying to do something like Guardians. Where Guardians, no one really knew the characters very well either, and it just seemed to work.
When the decision was made, they didn't have the X-Men, they didn't have Fantastic Four yet. So basically they were like, well, we kind of are scraping the sides of the barrel here for our characters. So all right, how about these guys? Right. They might be another Guardians of the Galaxy, because like nobody really knows who they are. We can have a lot of leeway with them. But now they got the X-Men and they got Fantastic Four back. So they got badder fish to fry.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they also gender swapped and gender was swapped and race changed on internals, as far as I know.
Yeah, I think they're going. It was a Jack Kirby creation. I think they kind of wanted to go for that.
They pay homage to him, pretty much.
Right. But if it's done the right way, fine. But it's interesting that they're trying to. That they haven't. I mean, you haven't seen even a photo, really. You saw the one promo. Photo, and that was
all we have seen is just behind the scenes, basically.
Right. Yep. It's weird because by now they'd be like coming at you with all different stuff.
Yeah, Captain Marvel, they were beating you over the skull with that the second she was cast.
Yep.
Yep.
And like in the internals, you have Kit from Game of Thrones, and you have the other guy,
Jon Snow and Robb Stark. I just looked it up.
They are in the movie.
Oh boy!
And Angelina Jolie is in the movie.
That's right.
And Salma Hayek is also in the movie.
Urinals.
Eternals.
So today they did the adjustment for the Oscars and it actually went down. They've got a 1.7 in the demo, 8.37 million viewers.
Wow.
Well, that is low.
That is really.
We have 300 million plus in the country.
What I want to compare this to is Thursday's the NFL draft night 1 on primetime. I want to see what the NFL draft ratings get over the Oscars.
Hey, sports is a totally different thing. They don't.
I agree with Christian there.
It's a draft where you pick college kids and but it's become this major television event.
Yeah, but the college kids don't preach to you about how sucky you are. So, I mean, there's a huge difference. I mean, the Oscars, they use their platform to get up and tell you how much you suck. The college kids aren't doing that. They're happy to have a job.
It's true.
I mean, that's the difference in the NFL draft and the Oscars.
And let's hope they stay that
millionaires yet.
Right. Yeah. The crazy part about the draft too, though, is it used to just be on Saturday and Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's a 3-4 day event. It's just round 1 is Thursday, rounds 2 and 3 are Friday. Like it's a big deal now.
Right.
And they're crushing it. Like it's amazing how the NFL has been able to market something that used to take place in a hotel with nobody watching.
Thanks, fantasy football.
They've turned it into.
It goes back to betting.
In fact, I'm going to this story right here. Whoops. They're letting fans in 50,000 per day.
Wow.
Yep. It's in Cleveland. Starts Thursday night, and the NFL announced that next week's. This was on 23rd. Was that Saturday or Friday? The NFL announced today that next week's NFL draft is slated at 50,000 fans in attendance.
But what do you get out of being there rather than just watching it on TV? Like as a spectator, I don't understand.
You know what, Stacey? I ask the same question when people stand out to watch the ball drop.
Well, that's like a collective
freeze their ass off.
No, I mean, I get the ball drop thing a little bit more because it's kind of a collective experience, and you're like, doing something that's different. I just don't understand what calling people's names out. Like, and half the guys aren't even there usually. They're like at home, and you see the video of them jumping around with their family or whatever because they got drafted into it. You know what I mean? So, that's a strange thing to have an audience for. I'm just saying. I don't know.
It is. I mean, it's funny now. Like I got invited over for a little draft party Thursday night.
No, that's cool. I mean, I can see doing that, like at a house. That makes sense. Or a bar, go to a bar, watch it. Like that's one thing, but I don't know why you'd want to be there. But.
Yeah, well,
it's a collective experience.
Collective experience, I guess. I think what's funny too is most of the people watching know like the top 10 maybe names in college football.
Right.
But then they act like they're experts like Edson and
yeah.
I did the other night. If you watch our show.
Ours are gonna get
Yeah.
I got some info for my son. I was gonna try to like wow you with my knowledge, but I totally forgot what he told me. So I guess I'm not.
Text him.
I know. He'll tell me. I can text him.
So I clipped this today too. This popped up today on Bounty and the Comics from Josh Berger. I guess John Leguizamo took issue with the Oscars erasing Latinos. That there was only one person involved, or only one Latinx actor, writer, and or director is nominated in a major category. So basically, his point is that they're claiming they're all woke, but then they do the opposite.
Well, this is Hollywood, so
For how
This is
many
Hollywood.
movies that were released?
It is
had,
Hollywood,
you know,
man.
I don't know.
Well, what's weird is, and do you guys hear an echo?
I do.
Yeah, I can hear a little echo. Yeah, I can hear a little.
it's not bad.
Mute.
Is it gone? Yes. All right. In 2 years,
still hear it.
Yeah, I do still hear it.
It's usually me.
Is your volume up too loud, Jude? Because if it is,
Maybe.
your mic will pick up the. It'll pick up the
Or just hit
earpiece
mute.
into your mic.
Hold on, let me dial it in here.
Or reset. Hit mute.
Yeah, it could be. God, that's driving me nuts. It's like a full word delay.
Yeah.
Audience,
Yeah,
are you
it-
hearing that echo, or is it just us? In 2 years, you have to like meet these mandates. You can't even be involved unless you have this many people of color, this many gay people, this many trans, this many.
Yeah.
It's really going to affect the way movies are made, and it's absurd. But well, look at the ratings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that is how it is now in Hollywood, man. That is.
Yeah.
I also think people watch more series now than they do movies. I watch more Netflix series than I do actual movies.
Leg lasagna.
And I watch I watch a lot more. I watch a lot more streamers. I watch a lot more content on YouTube, and of course,
But that is how it is now. Like,
yeah, it's outside the bubble, and eventually, I think the future of entertainment is going to go that way. You're just going to be able to have a lot more to watch as opposed to just what Hollywood has to offer.
and it's
You
better
could be
to build
entertained.
stories with series and shows.
Right.
No, that's just it. Speaking of YouTube, Edson, would you like to talk about the anomalies you found this week?
Oh my gosh.
What are they doing?
Yeah, so our last week's stream, Tuesday night stream, I thought was doing really great in the after live market. I mean, it went up to over like 400 views.
Yeah.
It was like that by I think Thursday or Friday.
Yeah, Thursday or Friday. It was over.
It was
400.
over 400, and then on Sunday I was like just going in and checking, and it's like it down to 280. What? And I was wondering what happened. Like, how do they just go and eliminate?
Then it went back
most
up
of
over
these?
300, and then it went back again.
To 212. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. They're
What?
pulling. Our James Bond lost viewers too.
I didn't even check.
Really?
A bunch of them have lost views, and then we had 13 people sub one week, and none of them posted. None of them. And I wrote Team
What?
YouTube about it, and Team YouTube said those were bots. And I said, no, I know a bunch of these people.
Those were
I know who
bots.
they are.
God
They're not
damn, man.
And it's not just us; it's happening to across the board. Like it seems to be the smaller channels now. We're getting hurt. Like I was talking to Justin Normie, he's getting. claimed. It's like they don't want the upstarts to get anywhere. They're just going to keep pushing us back until we get frustrated.
So, have you heard from other people about actual view totals? I know about the subscription.
Yeah, some people are losing view totals,
Okay. All right.
views and subs. Clownfish lost 1,000 subs the other day.
Yeah.
What? Oh man.
Really?
away.
That's a lot, man.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yep.
Then
So-
I'm gonna start to look at all the viewers we are getting. I need to.
We
Watch
gotta
out.
hit. If we can just get, what are we at, 288? If we get 12
Yeah.
more, we can mirror this whole thing over to Odyssey. And then once we hit 500 over at Odyssey, we can stream to there. And
What is Odyssey?
it's an alt tech competitor.
Competitor to YouTube.
It used to be radio.com.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh, that's
okay.
Odyssey. 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 It's Odyssey.
Oh, the two different
Odyssey.
ones. Well, that won't get confusing then.
Yeah, and they don't pay. The interesting thing is they're using NFT as their money,
which is crypto.
Crypto. Yeah. So I need a tutorial in crypto, and I brought it up the other day. I asked a bunch of people I was working with. I'm like, anybody know what this NFT thing is about? And nobody did. Nobody's confused. But one woman I worked with, she goes, "Well, my friend threw $100 into it and turned it into 13 grand."
Mm-hmm.
And I was like,
Yeah. My best friend, he's doing a lot of crypto. My best friend is doing that a lot.
The problem is it's very volatile, and you don't know. Like the stock market, you could predict based on what a company's doing. With crypto, you don't know what the hell's going to happen, and a lot of it is being used through the black market. So, we really don't know what's happening behind the scenes.
Yeah, you're right. I've never heard of money being used to black market.
Look
You're right.
who is lurking in the chat. PJ from Orville
Hey,
Nation.
PJ.
How are you, sir?
Well, hello
We
there,
will see you
PJ.
next week. PJ will be joining us next week. In fact, let's take a moment, shall we?
Oh, this is some good stuff.
Next week, we're not going to do our regular format. Next week, we're going to do this because we happen to be on May the 4th.
Oh, yeah.
So I have a special guest, Jay Ignashevsky, coming. Jay, I've worked with Jay. Jay worked on Jedi, Indiana Jones, Star Trek, Spaceballs, a whole bunch of movies in the 80s. He worked with Spielberg and Lucas at Industrial Light and Magic in Amblin. And he's going to come do a presentation, show some of the stuff he did on Return of the Jedi. He did two major things were the speeder bike chase. He was a VFX editor, so he had to do all the compositing stuff. And he did the Rebel fleet coming out of hyperspace at the Death Star.
Shit,
which that presentation is awesome because I can't remember the number because I've seen him present this before, but it's something like 425 passes of film or somewhere in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
To composite all those ships together, and there's a great George Lucas story that goes with it. So I'm really excited for that next week. So and there will be other surprise guests popping in, but they are not officially sanctioned by the companies they work for, so they can't advertise them.
But
speaking of Lucasfilm,
well, that's gonna be interesting, man.
A win,
man! Look at this,
a win.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Back.
A win for Gina. Remember they I want to zoom it, but then it goes like super colossal.
Yeah, but it's so good that she, as she came back, they put the episode up. And then,
I remember they pulled the episode of Bear Grylls show.
Yeah.
Running Wild.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I don't know who went to bat for her. Maybe it was Bear himself, but she's back on May 10th. It's going to air.
Excellent.
That is so good. That is so good for her, man. She fucking deserves it, man.
She does. And there's Geeky Sparkles. She found her at Walmart.
In the wild, no less.
In the wild.
Yeah, that is so lucky, man. I have to order figures now with Kara.
Keith
I got mine.
I think. Yeah, Keith got his. It was
On the
just
wall.
around the time she got taken off the show.
Oh yeah, I was gonna buy the figure at Outland store we have in Norway, and we have one where I live, and I know they had the figure behind the counter and stuff, but they couldn't sell me it. He denied of selling me the figure because they were gonna send the figures back, and we got into a big argument because he hated Gina for the posters and stuff because he was really hating her. He was really woke on it, and so we got into a big fight. Yeah, so I never got the figure.
I saw that, Alex. Was that yesterday? She was hanging around with Drunk, or was it the day before?
Yeah.
She was
the
in
video.
Florida hanging around with Drunk again. Yeah,
They're so cute, man. They're cute, man. They
Too
look
bad I guess she only dates other MMA fighters, but I think they'd make a great couple.
They would, man. They're so cute, and they have this chemistry that is magical between them.
Yeah. Yep. So Bear Grylls says your Running Wild journey was an incredible one too.
So you're saying I don't have a chance. That's what you're trying to say.
That's what we're trying to say. Oh shite. I hate when that happens.
Well, oh yeah, what happens to man?
So Gina says, you want to hear something cool? Just so happens you will be able to see my Bear Grylls episode on Nat Geo. After all, Bear is a real one. I'm so glad you're going to get to see it. My heart is so full. Airs Nat Geo May 10th at 9 p.m. Excellent. And he said, your Running Wild journey was an incredible one, too. It would have been so sad not to hear your powerful story, many struggles and many triumphs. Here we go.
And they wanted to cancel that. They wanted to just let that.
Well, they wanted to make her vanish. Yep.
Yeah.
And
so what does this mean though?
She didn't follow the narrative.
Right, but what does this mean for her in Disney? Obviously, Star Wars not related, right?
No, it's not Star Wars related.
No,
but
Star Wars.
Disney Plus owns the Nat Geo.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
So for that to air, Disney gave it the go ahead. So
Yep.
who knows? Who knows? Stay tuned.
Who knows?
as they like to say.
Yeah, maybe.
'cause especially
maybe they
if
will see
that,
an instant regret on it because when they see how loved she really is.
Right.
Yeah.
I think they already have.
Especially if
Because that was
what Doomcock said today was absolutely true. Maybe Disney is starting to put their foot down.
Did anybody see Doomcock's latest?
No, I didn't see it.
No, I haven't gotten to see that because I was at family dinner today. So
Well, he basically said a bunch of people at inside Lucasfilm said that Bob Chapek went on a tirade that everyone could hear, and he basically told Kathleen Kennedy she has to get her shit together or she can go ruin some other studio. Because apparently they did the math and Star Wars has lost $30 million.
At least
something like that. Yeah.
They lose just more and more, man. And with the new character from High Republic too, that they kind of ripped off with the Revan's story.
The High Republic. Yeah. I love doing that. I somehow missed this. I knew that the ArcLight theaters went out of business in LA, which took the Cinemadome with it. I didn't realize the Alamo Drafthouse also closed.
6.
Oh wow!
Hello.
You missed your story.
Welcome.
We did your story first, the Blockbuster video story. Yeah, I didn't know the Alamo Drafthouse was in trouble.
Wow.
Which sucks because the Alamo Drafthouse is the only theater chain that will throw you out for dealing for turning on your cell phone in the theater.
Oh really? Oh, I love that.
Madonna got banned. Madonna got kicked out and banned. Yeah, she did. Yep, she was texting and they threw her out.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man! I can say this: where I used to live, I worked at the cinema with my best friend, and the old guy who was like the boss, basically, when he was like working there. If you were using the phone, he would get so fucking pissed. He would go up to your fucking face and be like, "Turn that phone off, or I'm gonna kick you out." Like he was like that. He was like the angry, scary person that nobody, when they saw him, like, nope, not gonna take the phone up. And when it was, and like me and my best friend, when we worked there, we were like, "Oh yeah, just be on the phone if you want to." Like we don't really care.
But see, that you were gonna make my next point is that I don't even bother complaining when there's teenagers working there because I know they're not going to throw
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
Because they're going to find their head in a toilet on Monday at school.
It's annoying though when you're trying to watch a movie and you see the bright light out of the corner of your eye. It's like I can't.
We saw Godzilla. Those guys up in front.
Oh, it's the worst.
It's like what the hell? Go home and watch it then. It's like going to a concert and talking the whole time. It's like why are you here?
Yeah.
I do have actually a funny story. When I worked at the cinema with my best friend, we were gonna watch this movie. It was the last movie at the cinema, and there was this couple, and he had his little brother with him. So the girlfriend and the guy, they went out of the cinema, and you can guess what they were gonna do.
Oh,
yeah. So and so the little brother was like going around trying to find them. And we saw him like crying and stuff, so we went to him and we asked him what's wrong, and he said that his brother and the girlfriend is gone. And me and my best friend, we were like going around trying to find them, and when we checked everywhere, and we found out that there's one room, one toilet we have not checked, and that was the handicap toilet. So we are just locking it up, and I just put my head in. You have to finish up.
Nice.
And they finished up, man. They went out after that.
Nice.
Wow.
So that was a fun story. That's some fun stories from the cinema when stuff like that happens.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Just I'll finish up, please. Like you have a
That's
brother
fun.
who's waiting on you.
So, no rival bids received for the Alamo Drafthouse, clearing way for Fortress takeover. That sounds ominous.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun.
A bankruptcy auction for the Alamo Drafthouse theater chain has been canceled after no rival bids were received for the company. That sucks. Nobody wants it.
Maybe Madonna does.
Cancellation clears for Fortress Investment Group and Altamont Capital to take control of the company in a deal that also includes Alamo Drafthouse co-founder Tim League. Alamo Drafthouse Cinema filed for bankruptcy on March 3rd, among a wave of theater chains that have gone under due to the pandemic. Studio, Movie Grill, and Cinemex have also declared bankruptcy, and earlier this month, Pacific Theaters, which owns the ArcLight Theaters, announced that it would not reopen. Alamo Drafthouse went bankrupt for being unable to renegotiate $105 million debt. At the time of bankruptcy announcement last month, the circuit said it would also close 3 theaters permanently, though the remaining locations will continue to operate. That sucks, man.
But I also think it depends on what state you're in, right? I mean, different states had different, they had different mandates.
Sure.
Al, what was it like in St. Louis? Did they have theaters open?
No, I think they just recently, I think it was March 26th, AMC, or was it I can't think of the other one, Marcus now. I can't remember those. Just March. Yeah, because I would do screenings for movies. Was all the year before last. I would go in and get to see the previews of everything that they were going to release. So yeah, all of that stopped.
Yeah.
It was a little nice being able to see, virtually get the screenings, sit to your computer and be able to sit in your,
Right.
underwear and just watch it. But there's some movies that you need to see on a big screen.
Absolutely.
And you just do. And it really sucks that went away, because there were some decent movies that, that I got to screen that I was like, this would have been fun to watch on a big screen.
Yeah.
And
we rented out a theater to watch the Snyder Cut.
Which is starting to become our Gary owned a comic shop story.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about the time we rented a theater to watch
You
the
guys saw
Snyder
Justice
Cut.
League in a theater? Wow.
What? That's awesome.
Yeah, it was a mom and pa theater located in Innistic, Connecticut, and Stacy pulled all the right strings, and
There's no strings.
well, you know them well. You go there all the time. But
No, they don't
When
know who
someone
I am.
asks you if you're a god, you say yes.
Yes, okay. I'm trying to keep it undercover here, man.
No, but that is cool, man.
yeah, no, and I don't think I would have been able to sit home and watch it, or at least all 4 hours of it. I would have probably stopped it and did something else.
yeah, I had to watch it in part.
Yeah.
I did that with my best friend. We had to have some small breaks, like smoking breaks, and to go into the store breaks and stuff.
Culture Casino. You guys are into this.
Nice.
Jude, if you watched it at home, you'd probably stop to stroke your ferret.
Yeah. Oh, why would he have to stop to stroke it? He could stroke and watch at the same time. I mean, as far as I know.
Well, the sad part that my TV died the day after we watched the movie. So I think the movie was too good for the TV.
Oh no! Did I hear that right? Did you say your father died?
No, the TV.
TV
Oh, the
died.
TV.
My condolences, but
Let me clean these
No.
ears out.
Yeah, it was just a TV
Yeah.
died after the day after. It's really sad.
That is fairly devastating, I would say.
Yeah, because like a big TV that I got from my dad, and it's like he gave it to as a present, and it died the day after the TV.
this movie's too depressing. I'm gonna.
No.
Blame Darkseid.
Speaking of,
Yeah.
So
Rooster
Rooster
Teeth.
Teeth is up for sale.
Oh.
There's a big surprise. AT&T, they're going to get rid of it. They're going to get rid of Crunchyroll, Rooster Teeth, and as many of the smaller media companies as they can. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if DC Comics isn't far behind.
Yeah, I'm sure that they're
right.
on the chopping block too.
Yeah. This is from Jameson Ashley at Bleeding Fool, not to be confused with Bleeding Stool, not to be confused with Bleeding Cool.
So much blood.
Yeah. So AT&T is currently searching for potential buyers for video production house Rooster Teeth Productions, another part of its Warner Media Entertainment arm. So let's see. Under AT&T, Rooster Teeth has slimmed down by late 2020. 13% of the production company's staff was laid off. A new general manager was brought in. Previous to that, co-founder Bernie Burns exited the company to explore new ventures. Its annual revenue fell to roughly $50 million in 2019. The previous Rooster Teeth reaped around $70 million the previous year. I can read. Really, I can.
You're doing really good at it.
Oh my
not
god!
this
What
cover
the? Oh
again.
my god! Oh fucking
Yeah.
hell, man!
This
Well,
was from
What
Rooster
did they
Teeth,
do?
Robin
What did they do?
Eisenberg.
Yeah,
This was
that's why they're
unbelievable.
going.
That was
What's up with that design, man?
every time I see it, I'm in stunned disbelief that I should have bought that thing. Looks like even overweight blue alien Wonder Woman and mom jeans couldn't save them. What do you think of AT&T potentially selling? Are there any Rooster Teeth projects you're currently enjoying? Sound off in the comments below. Nope. Neon's been calling for this for how long now? Neon's been calling for this for at least a year, if not longer. So.
Oh yeah, the Ruby show, yeah.
So I guess now it's actually official. They're gonna dump it. So.
Yeah.
We actually commented on that, Six.
That's exactly what I said.
Yeah. Keith suggested he was drinking mud, and I suggested it's going to come out the same color.
Yeah, it's healthy mud. Healthy mud.
Oh no, I'm.
And there's very small rocks in it.
You're talking about my bowel movements?
No.
He just killed Geode. He killed
We are
Geode.
now.
Made Geode into a drink.
It's turkey gravy, right, Jude? It's just turkey gravy.
Turkey what?
You're drinking turkey gravy. Yeah.
It looks so terrible, man. Jeez.
Bottoms up.
Okay, we dare you to finish it.
It's like Swamp Thing blood, pretty much. What it
Like
is.
I have been vegan and I've drank a lot of weird stuff, but that is like the most weirdest thing I've seen in a long time.
Judah
We're
Buddha
being asked
colon
by the
cleanse.
chat.
I'll give you the
I
recipe.
started drinking these kale shakes a couple years ago, and I really liked them a lot. There was banana and kale, and I drink one every morning.
Eat those foods.
What's that?
You know, you
You
can
could
just eat broccoli and like on a plate or like
It was like a morning thing I was
or
doing.
banana
It's just
on
mud.
its own.
Or kale.
And then I
Mix
put
that shit
Dio.
together
Yeah.
and
in
eat it.
it. I put like strawberries in it, and then I told Keith about it. And then Keith got on it too, and Keith's like, "This is great. I feel great."
Well, yeah, when I was
you
putting
need the
fruit in it.
roughage, though.
Yeah,
You
you gotta
need to
put.
eat
Yeah,
It would be like I have salmon and broccoli at night. It would be like me putting it in a blender and drinking it. It's disgusting. Oh, it's disgusting. There is no point. As a personal trainer, I am horrified.
Nice.
Horrified.
I like the parts that didn't get blended. Really, you can still chew on them.
And I say
Also,
your-
It's the
in your
drink that
teeth.
eats like a meal.
As a gym rat,
Right.
I'm also horrified, Jude.
Get one of those KFC
Mine were
buckets
never
and just
that
throw it in the blender and just suck it down.
I got one of the
Ew.
knockoff ninjas, so it doesn't really just purify the whole thing or puree the whole thing. So
Yum. So it's
Crunchy.
at the end, you get the little bits.
You get the
Oh, so it's pulpy.
the kale
It's great.
grit.
Liquid geode.
The coffee that
Kale
you put in there
Grit.
to make it brown just made it
It
that
is
much
geode.
nastier. Ugh.
It's just on a garnish. What do you say?
Christian, you wouldn't happen to have a link, would you? I've been Googling for that, and I'm not getting. I don't think I'm getting what I'm supposed to get. Christian Jones says, "Look up the new look for X-Men and Hellfire Club." Have you seen this, Edson?
Is
I'm
it two
trying
different
to
books,
find-
the X-Men and the Hellfire, or is it just one?
I don't know. Is it?
Is it Gala
title?
like the X-Men Hellfire Gala?
Oh.
Maybe. It might be.
My dentures.
Oh my god.
I don't know if this is
It's
the one.
Thanksgiving. Drink up.
Ew.
Liquefied turkey, liquefied potatoes.
Cranberry sauce. All right. What do you guys think of this? This is like messed up.
This is screwball.
This is bad.
But it's
Oh,
bound to
boy.
happen. It's bound to happen. So
Citizen Kane, brought to you by Pepsi.
Oh yeah.
well,
They're gonna have him walking around with an iPad. You kidding me? The ability of AI to alter and improve images is excellent. In the case of deep fakes, occasionally alarming. Now we've got a new adjective to add: incredibly obnoxious. This is by Joel Ruska on Extreme Tech. Meet the cutting edge company that wants to bring product placement injection to just about anything. The BBC has an interview set up with Myriad, a UK company that's created technology allowing it to insert background advertising seamlessly into content that never contained ads in the first place. This allows for new types of digital product placement, such as changing the labels on liquor bottles to an updated brand, inserting new advertising into Ocean's 11, or getting Charlie Chaplin to promote a fizzy drink. This is awful.
That's no.
What's the point of doing it? Like what's the point, man?
Well, here's the example they use. So, image from unknown TV show. That's my favorite. I watch that every week like clockwork.
What are you watching? I don't know.
Yeah. It's provided from the company Myriad. There's no ad in the upper left-hand corner. So you see right here where I'm mousing around right here, this slab is empty.
Yep.
And they added a Coke ad. So this is the kind of stuff they'll start to do. So this sucks. This sucks because streaming, anything that's on streaming can be tampered with now.
Yeah, they're probably gonna, and it's so many movies they're probably gonna do this with.
Yeah, they're gonna go back into old movies and they're just gonna start doing stuff like that. They're gonna just put ads in the background, and what they can do is rotate them. So every couple months they can just get a new corporate sponsor and bang, slam a new ad in there.
It's going to be based on an algorithm, what you've been watching probably. So
or
what you've been surfing the net, just like the internet.
Yeah, so just like Facebook or Amazon gives you ads for things you've been talking about.
Well, this is interesting because I don't know if Culture's still hanging in the chat, and this is where I've continued to want to get him to come talk about this. Remember, Culture Casino did that whole thing about the targeted advertising that's going to be on your Roku and your Fire Stick. So when you're watching something, the ads are directed straight at you. It's custom advertising. So yes, you're absolutely right there. I wish I wasn't working. Yeah, you'd be right. Culture, let's set up a time where we can talk about this because I know you are so well versed in all that stuff with the Roku and the Samba and all that stuff. So because this dovetails right into it, and we really should just kind of. I'm foggy on it, and I know you gave me all those articles and stuff, and I couldn't get to them all. I'll confess. According to Myriad CEO Steven Berenger, the technology is being used in China. Of course, it is. It's being tested by the makers of hit U.S. TV show Modern Family, which would seem to imply ABC, which by proxy would implicate
Disney,
the world's most honest corporation. The company's pitch video inserted below shows products being inserted into videos before broadcast, but not necessarily the modification of classic content that's already been released. Back in the 1970s, the average person was exposed to between 500 and 1,600 ads per day, depending on profession and entertainment habits. Today, it's estimated that we're exposed to between 6,000 and 10,000 ads per day.
Wow.
Jesus, man.
These figures count exposure from all sources and have been likely much lower during the pandemic, but the amount of advertising we're exposed to on a daily basis has been increasing for years. This is spooky, man. They're also gonna
start,
They're gonna start shooting stuff with they'll put green screens and blank spot all over the place.
Yeah.
Just they're gonna set it up that way. They're gonna compose their shots for advertising, right?
Yep.
I noticed that on the baseball games on the pitcher's mound now they have a changing ad in the pitcher mound,
on the pitcher's mound in the dirt?
Back of the pit in the dirt. It's not there. It's digitally put there.
Right.
Yeah, but
the
whole game.
They started with the wall behind the batter.
Yeah. No, they've had that forever. No, now it's actually on the pitching mound. It's right there.
Well, I saw the Yankees
etched into the dirt.
The wall. And In the NHL, they're putting them on the glass.
Yeah. And they already have on China face recognition stuff. So there's cameras in different places. So anytime you walk into like a mall, you walk into a store, the camera actually reads your face, and then the billboard comes up with what.
Yikes! That is some
So
futuristic
yeah, that was
crap.
what was the Tom Cruise movie?
Minority Report.
Minority Report did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So wherever you go, there's a camera outside, there's a camera here, and just basically face recognizes you and knows where you go, and then wherever you know.
Yeah, remember like was it Demolition Man and stuff? People were complaining about that.
Yeah.
Mohegan Sun Jude we couldn't get in.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right.
Because of that, because we had the Kiss makeup on, they wouldn't freaking let us in because they were trying to scan our face on the way in. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
It wasn't it wasn't a security thing.
No.
They used it as a security thing, but I had already written to them and got cleared by security, and every single person who showed up in Kiss makeup had to wash their face.
They keep
it was obnoxious.
Right. They keep a face recognition of you at the casino. So it
because if you're banned or whatever.
Well, I mean, it's just a database of faces. Right.
They use the excuse that if we drink excessively and then total our car, they can't ID us. And I'm like, then what? Then why are you making the 8-year-olds wash their face?
The eye in the sky.
Well, them alcoholic 8-year-olds, man.
I know.
Yeah, man.
They can't hold their liquor. They're only friggin' 8.
Yeah, I was pissed. Yeah,
fucking lightweights.
Thank you.
Hey, get out of there.
What happened, Jude?
My ferret tried to get in the plant.
Oh, so this is another excuse, another reason to buy physical media, and
this is why I will, like I say, I'm an open pirater. Like I do pirate a lot of things. So
I am not affiliated with Jace
or me.
No, but I'm too honest about it. Because of stuff like this is one of the reasons I do it. At the same time, I live in Norway, so a lot of things that, even though I use VPN, it's really hard to get some of the things I want. Like all of the animes I watch, I do pirate them because it's really hard to get them. But stuff like this, I will pirate more, and I will buy the physical copy of them more. I already collect Blu-rays and stuff, so
the apocalypse, yeah. We're gonna have Bill Hunt from Digital Bits on soon. He told me to contact him next week, and we'll set up a time. So we're gonna do a whole show on the history of physical media, where it started, where it is now, and where it's going to go. And Pete pulled an article the other day that said Warner Brothers is going to discontinue making physical media in 2022. Yeah. And I immediately wrote Bill. I said, "What's up with this?" And he wrote me back and said, I just wrote an article about it. It's on my site." Sent me the link. What the article you found, Pete, with the typical of the journos on these blogger type sites.
Yeah.
They're clickbaiting, right?
Yep.
Because the story, remember we covered this story back in the fall, that Universal and Warner teamed up and they made a new 10-year deal with the Blu-ray Consortium to go to 2031, where they're gonna merge their physical media production studios into one. Okay. They did that. They laid off a bunch of people at Warner and Universal to make one. Both studios are going to use this one facility, and they're going to
right.
So it cuts down the cost of them having to both operate the same thing. Because, I mean, let's face it, physical media is not selling like it once was.
No,
it's for purists like that, right?
I think there'll be a resurgence. Don't you think there'll be a resurgence? I mean, look at vinyl.
I hope so, Stacey. I really do.
I hope you're right.
It's all cyclical. I think everything kind of comes back around. I think, I think we'll see it.
Well, I am in a complete panic over it, so that's why I reached out to Bill.
You never know. You never know.
Right.
Or I wouldn't be surprised if it kind of eventually evolves into a press on demand. I think it was Warner Brothers had some of their or it was Warner Brothers or Paramount had their more obscure movies, that stuff that there was no way in creation that they would ever make a profit on. But if you went to their site, you could download like The Man from Planet X, and you could actually order a physical DVD of it, but it was a press on demand. So if only one person in the world ever bought The Man from Planet X, only one DVD was actually printed.
You could do short runs.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Jude, you might be right
Pre-orders.
too. I think your response to it was, they're just going to stop putting them on shelves in stores because stores
Right.
have to buy them and inventory them, and if they can't sell them, they're stuck with them. So,
Well, it's already like that. If you go in Best Buy, do they even have a section anymore? I mean, I went in there for something else, and I don't even remember seeing them. Like, remember that used to be half the store was like CDs and DVDs, and now when you walk into a Best Buy, you don't even see
they're
those things
hardly,
anymore.
yeah.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
I haven't
There's
bought
more toys at Best Buy now than there are.
Yeah,
Blu-rays.
I haven't bought a
Right,
CD.
right.
I haven't bought a CD at a store since what?
'Cause it's
15
environmental.
years? That's also
Believe it
another
or
reason.
not, though, El, we did a story. I'll try to go dig it up.
I don't
Story-
buy into it, but that's the reasoning given to it.
But it's actually funny, statistically proven that the Blu-rays are better for the environment.
Oh, I don't doubt it. It's just the
Because
same
of the
way as like
server
electrical
farms and
cars
the-
have to use coal in order to get electricity. I mean, it's you borrow from one to feed the other. It's
exactly.
There's
and you
no
got-
like actual making a dent in anything.
And you have to mine for the materials to make the car too, and the batteries. You're gonna get. Where are you getting all those resources to build those big batteries?
There was a great video like on Twitter that came out and it showed like they were doing an electrical car like panel, and then they took everybody out and they were like, well, where's this all plugged into? Like, where are you getting the power from?
Yeah.
And they were like, well, from this building. And they were like, that's great, but where do you harvest the power? And she was like, coal. And then like eventually just like woo, took off.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man.
So, yeah.
Before we go any further, Six is modding in our chat. She does a fantastic job. And she asked if our guests would post links to your social media or your channel. So if you could put those in the private chat and I'll get those to.
Yeah, man.
Cool.
Yeah.
Ha ha, Six.
Come clean. Oh,
Wait,
where'd he go?
Oh, she left.
Wow.
You scared him away.
Scared him
Six?
away.
Jeez.
Now he wants back in.
Yeah.
Should I let him in?
He was making a point.
I have no clue what happened.
Maybe it was Six with her
Uh-huh.
magical powers. She kicked your ass out.
Wow.
She gave me the boot, Jude.
Actually, you're a sports fan, Elle, so maybe this will. Whoops! Oh no, I just boomered myself. I gotta redo my window. There we go. I missed this last week, right? I didn't miss it. I heard it and I forgot to put it in the news. But the reason I want to bring this up is Alex Smith. Let me just put something in here because it's boring to look at a black square. Come on.
Let's make sure it's not his injury video.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, looks like it's broken. So I guess we're going to look at a black square. Alex Smith had one of the most horrific leg injuries I've ever seen in my life. And almost lost his leg. Almost had to be amputated. He went through 17 surgeries, was it?
Yep, 17.
17 surgeries, 2 years of rehab to make it back. And when he came back last season, he wasn't really expected to do anything or play at all. And he got to he had to go into a game because the two quarterbacks ahead of him both got hurt.
Right.
And he played really well.
Yep.
And he ended up being the starting quarterback for Washington and got
Comeback of the year.
Comeback player of the year. So I just wanted to bring it up because talk about like a story, and this will probably be either a made for TV or made for Netflix. Somebody's going to make a movie about this. It's good. They got to. The guy's leg was oatmeal. And, and the fact that he actually fought his way back and ended up taking the team to the playoffs. And they started so badly last year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me put these in the chat here. So there's Jace. Oh, there's your stuff too, Elle. Okay. Sorry for the rain delay. Talk amongst yourselves.
I think Six's comments are hysterical.
Yeah, I think we need to
Yeah,
go to the
love
comment
those.
section.
These are
Keith.
comedy relief in the room.
Yeah, she is. She's cracking it up over there, man.
No, when I was gonna say like, when it comes to physical media in Norway, it's like we don't have a lot of stores here anymore because they closed half of all the stores that we used to have that would CDs, Blu-rays, DVDs, and whatever. So now we only have one left. That's like the big one in Oslo. That's basically the only thing we have like that is big right now.
Yeah,
we just have like small places, and they basically never sell any Blu-rays or DVDs or games in general.
I'm just watching it go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Target still sells a lot of DVDs. It seems like they're like one of the.
Walmart does too. But they have a vinyl section now, which I always flip through. So
yeah.
But,
Gotta go
you know, I live in Norway, man, so it's not that easy for me to like, you know, go to Target or something.
How about Amazon?
You have Amazon though, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I
Here's
think we do. I've never like ordered something from there, but I think we do some. What have that?
This is a great site too, Jace. I don't know if you know about this. Blu-ray.com.
Yeah. And I just have to like try to get something region free then because you know.
Oh yeah, right. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, that is one of the other problems with living in Norway. And we don't
I've made the
have...
reverse mistake though too. I bought stuff out of region by accident. Didn't somebody do that with Citizen Kane?
Yes, I never. I canceled it. Yeah, me too.
Pete got the German version of.
They were going to send me the German version, so I canceled that. and I apparently had the French version of Blade Runner for the longest time.
L's got to bounce before you go. L, I'm going to make you full screen, and you get to promote your full screen coming in 3.
I don't have anything to promote.
1. Yes, you do. You have social media and stuff, right? You have a website, right?
Sure.
You selling a car? Are you selling any furniture? Selling a car? Anything like that?
If you'd like to book, if you'd like to book a Zoom meeting with me and become a personal training client of mine, I won't make you drink some shitty shake. I will allow you to eat donuts and lift weights. It'll be great. You can keep the kale smoothies for other people. You can follow me on Twitter. I'm at Holy L. So it's HOLY_ELLE. You can also find me at the same name on Instagram. That's where I usually do my movie promotions. I give away movie tickets that are open right now. I think I have a couple tickets coming up. I think I have tickets to give away for Voyagers actually here pretty soon. I don't even know what this is about, so I'd have to look and dig around for that. And then my personal training Instagram is at Holy L Fit, HOLYELLEFIT. And you can find me on my website at holyl.com and holylfit.com. On one of them, I talk sports, Marvel, do my movie promotions, and my other one is personal training. So you can find me just about everywhere.
Awesome. Well, it's great to meet you. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me. I had a great time.
Anytime you're in the neighborhood, just ring the bell.
Well, I will
We'll have you back.
Have Judah contact me anytime he wants, as long as he gives up the shakes.
No more video shakes.
He has to eat them in private, so we don't have to watch.
Right. Really make sure I don't have to see it.
Turn your camera off and drink those things.
Thank you.
I drink my
Oh.
Cara Dune tea, you know.
There you go. All right. Thank you.
You bet. Have a good one. Thank you. Bye. All right.
Oh.
Pete?
Yes.
It's always one for you.
Something
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, and it hasn't even been released in Japan yet.
Cool.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I read that somewhere that this is still sans Japan.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
406.5 million worldwide, and this was today. Oh, this is today.
Wow, that is
sick, man.
Yeah.
Even though it's not even released in Japan, dude, it's like, I thought it was supposed to be released there too. It's like based on Asian stuff, so
yeah. So it's it's doing really it's quite the monster at the box office.
Oh, I see what you did there. That's
yes.
Funny
I also heard today about the apparently they're planning a Kong sequel.
Oh.
They're planning supposedly they're planning Son of Kong, and part of me is like, oh, I really hope that they don't go full King Kong with the MonsterVerse. It's always been about Godzilla. Keep Godzilla in it.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Even though I'm not a big Godzilla and Kong fan, but because I don't know much about all that, but I do agree with that.
So Godzilla versus Kong is running 6% above Kong Skull Island, 44% over Godzilla King of Monsters, and 90% ahead of Godzilla.
Wow.
During a pandemic.
That is...
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the thing.
And it's also on HBO Max in the US.
Only for like 6 more days.
4.
4. Okay.
And I got the 5-day warning yesterday and watched it. Well, I had it on while I was working.
Nice.
Well, it's one
yeah,
of those movies that you see on screen.
Yeah, I just put it on and I
Because-
look every once in a while just to watch the fights because the movie's not very good. But
the story is
Team
meh,
Kong
but,
with you, 6.
I think
Team
most
Kong, baby.
people mostly cares about the monsters and story with the monsters.
that's
not
it.
so much the other thing.
the rest of it was so bad. It was like the story
I
was
thought
good.
it was fun. It was fun and meh.
Well, it is a good looking movie though. That it is.
Oh, it is. It's gorgeous.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
why I
it
leave it
was-
on just playing and watch it. Look up and see a fight a little
Yeah.
bit. Go back to work. In other milestones coming off a strong domestic opening, Demon Slayer Kimetsu
I hear
no
really good
Yaiba,
things
the
about
movie Mugen Train.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hear great things about this. Everybody keeps saying to watch it.
457. And actually I have here it is. Mortal Kombat and Demon Slayer overperform on Sunday. After intense box office brawl, Anime Pick busts past 21 mil, and that's in the US. Now, didn't that just debut on Friday in the US?
I think so. Yeah.
I believe it was the 24th. Is that the Friday?
That was Saturday.
23rd was
Okay, 23rd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kept seeing
Um,
advertisements for it.
Monday AM final. This is from Anthony D'Alessandro. We pick a lot of his articles from Deadline. Keeps getting better. Not only was Warner Brothers' Mortal Kombat up its opening weekend to 23.3 million, but Funimation Aniplex's Demon Slayer also surged as well, cracking beyond the teens threshold to 21.1 million. This again, we're still, we're not free of the pandemic here yet. We're still limited capacities in theaters.
Yep.
And Mortal Kombat's on HBO Max.
Mm-hmm. And
I don't even think it's I don't even think it's on HBO Nordic yet either.
No,
I've seen the movie though, but I had to do it, pirate and stuff. So
Arg, matey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And-
the pirate way.
and these two movies will not make it to the Oscars next year. Granted.
Oh no, they don't put genre movies in the Oscars.
No,
unless it's like
and this
Most
is
popular movie is.
and they wonder why the viewing attendance is so low. Is because people don't want to watch. People want to watch stuff like this.
Yeah, but
it's-
they've been
it's
doing
Get
that
the message.
forever. When I was a kid and Star Wars didn't win like best movie, I
know. I know.
I went nuts.
But Lord of the Rings, there were certain movies I didn't think, like Lord of the Rings made it, which, was a cinematic masterpiece. To
Return of
me.
the King, yeah.
Return of the King got
yeah.
everything.
Yeah, they got
11.
Return of the King won it, but it was mostly they gave that award because all three of them basically.
Yeah. But you're right. I just think like movies like this is what people want to see, and yet it's such a closed little knit circle of who gets the best award. And
Yeah, I mean it's
Yeah.
They
The real
they
winners are the
did
people
want to
that
make.
make the money in the box office. I mean, that shows you who the winners are. Really, I mean, right?
yeah, I just
Yep.
No, you don't think so? You don't agree, Keith?
I don't know. It's to me, it's been obvious since the 90s to me that it's been a pay for play. So it's how
I
how
know.
much you grease the academy. You have to grease the academy.
No, but I'm just saying, like, aren't you really winning if you like make crazy money at the box office over winning an award? You know,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah,
The
yeah,
real prize is at the box office.
Oh yeah. No, I agree with you.
I mean, that's not necessarily saying that because it made a lot of money, it's good.
It's
I mean,
good,
the
true.
Transformers
But it means
movies
people
made
like
over
it.
$1 billion a piece.
But yeah.
Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
Give them an Oscar,
But it's
right?
what people want, obviously, because you hear whether something's good or bad or not, and people still decide to go to those movies. So it's what people want.
Yeah.
yes, you're right. The box office receipts proven the stars are irrelevant.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
we could be all CG pretty soon. There won't be any actors. It'll just be CG people.
Deep fakes.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah.
Some of us already are.
So, Mortal Kombat not only hit in the theaters, it's a KO for HBO Max.
For Hobo Max?
Hobo Max. I'm getting that.
Hobo Max.
Which the ratings in this movie are so mixed on Rotten Tomatoes.
I've been waiting. I have.
I don't
HBO Max.
understand.
I want to see it in the theater. I'm going to see it.
Same, Stacy.
People want
I wanna see
escapism
that
these
too,
days.
man.
They don't want to be preached to. There's enough bad news on the news, and they're tired of being called idiots for not thinking a certain way. People want escapism, and that's why these movies are doing so well. Godzilla versus Kong was just mindless,
right?
And it's doing incredibly well.
Absolutely.
Mortal
You're
Kombat
right.
is mindless.
People don't want to go to a movie where the movie is reflective of the events that are happening today on the news. People just want to go to a movie to get away with that.
Sometimes
I know,
but
you know, like I said, sometimes you just want to unplug and see some mindless.
especially if you're only going to watch one movie every couple of months, you know, if you're somebody like, you know, us who, I mean, I'll go to every movie if I can at the movie theater. I don't care what it is, but if you don't go that often, you're going to save it for like something like Godzilla versus Kong or Mortal Kombat.
Because you have that all access pass station.
I do have that all access pass.
And maybe that's why I like sci-fi so much, is because it doesn't take place in the now; it takes place somewhere else.
Oh, I mean, I love those movies.
I think what you're seeing here with particularly Kong versus Godzilla, Justice League, even, and this coming out of a pandemic where people are just freaking miserable.
Yeah.
Let's just watch things.
They just
beat
want
each
to
other
watch.
up.
They just want to watch just something brainless and fun, and these are kind of throwbacks to the classic stuff we all grew up with, right?
Yeah.
These movies are.
If I
Just
can't
shut your mind off and have a great time, and
if I can't take my frustrations out on people, I'll just watch two gigantic, enormous monsters beat the shit out of each other on screen.
Yeah.
Yes, I get it. The Orange Man was bad. I don't need to pay money to be told this. You know. Yeah, exactly. I'd rather watch two monsters punch each other for 2 hours.
Well, there's something for everyone out there, you know.
Exactly.
Samba TV. So Samba TV, Samba makes the little chips that go into smart TVs. So that's how they know. So basically these calculations are only from smart TVs, not from the sticks. But Samba TV is reporting that HBO Max posted its most viewed weekend premiere ever, with New Line's Mortal Kombat clocking 3.8 million U.S. households. Samba TV polls HBO Max audiences in terrestrial TV homes, and in this case, those who watched the Simon McCoy-directed R-rated movie for at least 5 minutes. Okay.
All right.
So it was a win on streaming, and it's a win in the theater.
Very cool.
They're happy.
Yeah.
We're happy.
yeah, I was pretty happy with the movie, even though the main character is pretty boring. But the rest of a lot of things there are pretty nice.
We've got a live look at Warner Brothers HBO Max right now.
And there was much rejoicing.
Yay! Yay! Yay!
Republic.
Unfortunately.
Oh yeah. Not
Did you-
the series,
Oh.
just the game.
Game.
Just the game.
Yeah. I saw that. Like Amazon cancels Lord of the Rings, and I was like, "What are they hiding?"
No, spend record money on that.
No, just a game.
Just
Okay.
the game.
Yeah, but they've already had a bunch of Lord of the Ring games, and none of them are really great. They were okay, but
I didn't even know
Apparently
we were
this
gonna
thing
get.
was gonna
I haven't heard about this game. Actually,
No one
This
has.
is from Hollywood Distorter, James Hibbert again.
They'll- you know what they'll do? They'll just make some Fortnite characters with Frodo. That's what
Yeah.
they make Fortnite characters of everything now. They don't make a video.
they
game.
do.
So the game was originally described as a World of Warcraft style open world game where players would be able to explore J.R.R. Tolkien's Middle Earth. The Amazon Game Studios reportedly struggled since its founding in 2014 to launch a successful game and has had several false starts, having axed another previously announced titles like Breakaway and Crucible, as well as repeatedly delayed New World. It was going to be a huge game, I guess. Big sprawling game. Way
Sounds
beyond
like it.
way beyond their
Well, just-
resources because they can't get this game division moving.
Just
Yeah.
download Skyrim. It's the same thing.
Why didn't they just option this out somewhere? Like if they don't have
Right,
resources to build the game themselves, without cutting corners, just source it out somewhere and just take a cut of it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
How
That's
much
the
money
smart
does
thing to
Amazon need that they're that greedy? They're like, just shut it down instead of selling it or optioning it. That's just dumb.
True enough. True enough.
I'm not a gamer, so I don't know shit. But
I'm
just saying.
I'm not a big. I mean, I still game, but I'm very selective of what I game now. I mean, I used to play a lot of Call of Duty and stuff, but I don't really do that anymore.
Duty.
Yeah, I am a really selected gamer myself. Even though we do like game on Twitch and stuff, and we like play a lot of different games. But when I play alone, I'm really selective of what I play.
Right,
Mr. Londell, do you play World of? You'll have to take on Edson over here.
Edson.
And I agree with Mr. Londell. It's just play World. There's already one out there like this. Play World of Warcraft.
You're right. Yeah. I
do think the future though of gaming right now is VR. I got a VR headset I bought recently, and I'll tell you, it's a lot of fun, and everything's going to go in that direction. I downloaded some horror games where they actually put you
Horror games.
Horror games.
Horror games.
Oh, not a horror house, horror game. Where they put you in a
horror.
I think that mud is getting to your brain, man.
Where they
Is
put
it
you
with
into
an H or a W? What are you saying? Sorry.
What?
Spell it.
Anyway, where they put you into like a haunted house, or they put you into like a
the H. Okay.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah.
God, what's wrong with you guys?
I wanted to ask you, Jude, how is the technology really good right now? I
In
get
fact,
into the VR, but I don't know how good the technology
the
is.
new Quest 2 headset, you don't even have to be plugged into your computer. You could download the games within the headset.
It's connected.
It's got Wi-Fi, and that's really cool because then you're not going to be tethered. And a lot of people like that because they play a lot of Beat Saber, which I don't know if you guys are familiar with Beat Saber.
Yeah.
It's sort of you have these lightsabers and you hit these bricks and it goes along to the beat of music. But it's great. And I just think that's the way everything is to be going. Maybe movies too. You'll be able to watch a movie or be in the movie and look around. And,
but how do you control where they look? I mean, if you have
there's already VR movies on YouTube.
No, what you do is they put you in the set and the actors walk around you and you're just an observer.
If somebody's getting killed on the left side of the screen, there's absolutely nothing to say, I'm going to watch this guy getting killed. I could be looking off.
That's right. That's absolutely right.
So you have to be planning.
You can look all around the environment. So, but it's pretty neat.
Yeah. So you might miss something important to the narrative if you're looking at the toilet down the hall.
But you feel like you're really there. That's the thing. You feel like you're,
I wouldn't like that.
You should watch the Anthony Mackie episode of Black Mirror.
Yes.
Which one was that?
That's that one. It's like a Star Trek.
No.
Yeah.
That's not it. No, it's about a VR game. If you really think that VR is going,
when he lives in the block. He lives in that one little room, that little block room. Was that?
Nope. No, this is where he and his best friend are playing a fighting game together.
That was that was like the newer ones. The newer.
Yeah, it was one of the newer ones.
Yeah.
You should watch that one if you think the VR is where it's going. That ought to change your mind.
I think Drew would like that very much.
You should find it. Anthony Mackie, Falcon, and Black Mirror.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right after I watched this.
Find some updates from it.
Oh, for
this
God's
dropped
sake.
today. I saw this on Yellow Flash. While I was eating dinner.
Boy, talk about failing upward, huh?
That's exactly what Yellow Flash said. I was eating my dinner and he did this, and I went, "Oh, I got to go get this for the show." Flintstones update from Elizabeth Banks in the works at Fox.
So she's making a Flintstone,
like a live action, or animated.
Yeah. Okay, Fred, you're a homunculus. You're just a no good man. You're right, Wilma. You're right.
Oh my God.
Bedrock will follow a 20-something Pebbles as she begins her own career.
Oh boy!
While her dad Fred nears retirement. With the Stone Age giving way to an enlightened new Bronze Age, the residents of Bedrock will find this evolution harder than a swing from Bam Bam's club, per the show's log line.
There's my opinion.
What? Nah, man, not interested in that show, dude.
Constipated from this.
She can keep that fan fiction for herself.
I love the Flintstones, and yeah, I'm just stunned because everything this woman does fails miserably.
They still hire her though.
Didn't
Failing upward.
Didn't she play in the remake of Power Rangers also? If I don't remember wrong.
Yes, she was.
Yeah,
he produced that Charlie's Angels shit show that was really funny because she said this is a movie for women. We don't want men to see this. And then they turn around and go, why aren't the men coming to watch this? It's failing because men won't watch this. But you told them to.
That's a remake, right? With the new actors and stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm so happy I never saw it.
Like, just my God, I'm so tired of them having
do your
to
best
go
to
back,
keep it that way.
that they have to go back and hijack a classic property and update it for contemporary audience.
If I want to watch those movies, I'm gonna watch the old ones.
That's it. Flintstones is classic, except for seasons with Gazoo. You know,
but would those cartoons fly in today's market? That's the problem.
I still rather
they
watch
weren't
the
done
live
for today's
actions
market.
that I made in the old
Well,
age.
I mean the old ones, the ones from
The old
70s.
ones weren't made for today's market.
No, totally. They were.
Let them find their audience now. If some kid wants to watch it, great. But
it won't be the Flintstones then.
The Flintstones was a prehistoric take on the Honeymooners,
right?
Where Fred was exactly Ralph Cramden. He was a loud blowhard who got his comeuppance at the end of every episode.
Yeah.
Like it actually was made for now. Wilma always was right. Just like Alice Cramden was always right. You know?
Right.
Ralph could scream and yell and everything else, but he got his comeuppance at the end of every single one. And it was this. It was just that's all it was. It was prehistoric honeymooners. It was the same damn thing. Fred and Barney get in trouble because they're overzealous. They get rich quick schemes. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
So, you know, who knows? They've made sequels to the Flintstones before, didn't they? Have it when Pebbles and Bam Bam were a little older. They were like 8 to 10
yeah, they basically
old.
turned them into Scooby Doo.
Right,
And
right.
then they did prequels where everybody was a kid.
Yeah.
They've done sequel series.
Yeah, they have. And the live action ones.
But they aren't canon anymore.
And they did a movie.
If Elizabeth Banks asked me, which she hasn't, I would tell her it's a dumb idea.
I think they made 2 movies, right? If I don't remember wrong.
Yeah, with John Goodman.
Live-action ones.
Yeah. So this is interesting.
Really? Flintstones actually does pretty
So Roku might not have the license to run YouTube anymore.
Nope.
Yeah,
this
it's
is pretty
interesting
scary.
what they say as we experience trouble with YouTube ourselves. The service, due to Google's monopoly moves, they call them worse than that in here. They call them predatory.
Okay.
Google's predatory and
If it
monopoly
bleeds, we
behavior.
can kill it.
Huh?
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Yeah, in a statement, YouTube TV said it is negotiating in good faith with Roku, just like they're negotiating or they're telling us in good faith that there's nothing strange from our side. I don't know why you're losing views and subs, but
It's almost a bully tactic, to be honest with you.
Well, it's funny because Google's saying this about Roku. Unfortunately, Roku engages in types of tactics in their negotiations. We're disappointed that they chose to make baseless claims while we continue our ongoing negotiations. All of our work with them has been focused on ensuring a high quality and consistent experience for our viewers. We have made no request to access user data or interfere with search results. We hope we can resolve this for the sake of mutual users. And you got Roku coming back and just being like,
the
tech giant's attempting to use its YouTube monopoly position to force Roku into accepting predatory, anti-competitive, and discriminatory terms that will directly harm Roku and our users.
Yep.
The company has also sent an email to customers this morning expressing concerns. So Roku is arguing that YouTube and Google are out to manipulate the user experience and to siphon data and tilt search results in YouTube's favor, along with other complaints. It also maintains that Google could require Roku to spend money upgrading microchips or other equipment in order to accommodate YouTube TV.
Which means that the Roku would be more expensive.
Correct. Or you'd have to get rid of your existing one and buy another one.
That's right.
Yeah.
The Apple way.
The
What is
Apple
that?
way.
What is that? The Christian Jones. What is that? The Montgomery Bird Award for Excellence. The Free Speech Award. Really? That doesn't sound made up in the slightest.
But Londell's right. The Google
head of YouTube got the Free Speech Award.
Yeah.
Hosted by YouTube.
Yeah. But Londell's right. The Google. I think the problem is YouTube thinks they're the only ones now that they can do this. People can go somewhere else.
People are going somewhere else.
Yeah. I mean, come on. Don't. This whole David and Goliath thing is bullshit.
Well, I don't know if anybody watched that documentary on Netflix about the social media and all the data mining that they're doing.
Mhm.
It's downright creepy.
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's worth a watch, Jace. It's
Okay.
yeah.
I haven't been on Netflix for a while, so
I actually shut mine off. I'm on month 2 of it shut off. I don't have time. Like, why am I paying for this? I don't ever turn it on.
Well,
There's a really good series on there right now.
If you don't have if you don't have cable, that you're gonna have Netflix. I haven't had cable since 2012.
I don't have cable or Netflix.
Oh wow, you're really living.
You still have to have
Dude,
time
I'm
to watch.
lucky if I can watch one thing a week.
Exactly.
One thing a week. One show, one movie. I can't watch a movie that's more than 2 hours. I don't have the time. So I did watch one thing this week, and it's my recommendation. But it's called The Social Dilemma, I believe.
Yeah.
Does that sound right?
Yep.
Yeah, it came out I want to say around September, October.
It's good.
It's very good. It's
Eye-opening.
terrifying. Yeah.
Especially if you have kids.
So if I have to choose between those two tech companies, which I don't trust either one of them, I'll go with Roku.
Of course.
They sound like they're trying to protect their customers. Google's just coming in there like a big bully.
I think
Dude,
what?
Are you ready? Because I know what you're gonna say when I pop this story.
Okay, there we go.
While we're on the subject of Netflix and Netflix documentaries.
Yes, I read this.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Shout it out loud.
And I'll just cut to the chase because I know Jude's gonna go ahead, say it, Jude.
Say what? What do you want me to say?
Every Halloween.
Oh yeah, every Halloween.
Haven't heard this story either.
Gary owns a comic shop.
We went to the theater to see the Snyder Cut.
hey, listen.
And now it's gonna come out that he was in Kiss too, I guess.
Close.
There we go. We were.
Oh my god.
We were for a couple nights. And believe it or not, and Keith probably won't admit this on air, but we did get treated like rock stars.
Oh, it's amazing. It's creepy.
Which one were you, Jude?
Guess which one?
You have to guess.
I can't tell.
Jude and I are. It's Jude. Jude and I are two of the people here.
That's really cool.
You're the one on the left, right?
Do you have one with our platform shoes?
Oh, you also had the shoes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We were walking full out. That's cool, man. Like I was.
Look at this.
Oh.
Many. Dude.
Oh.
Yeah, a few pictures were taken that night.
Whoops. Yeah. Hang
And
on.
6, feel free to chime in at any point when you're showing pictures.
Please.
Hey, we won money. We actually won.
We've won thousands of dollars. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have.
Won dozens of dollars.
Like,
No. The first time we won like
Dozens.
$3,000.
We will
Wow.
we will take groupies.
I think she's
Like one
calling
of the
you
first-
guys group.
One of the
Here's one.
first songs
I got one with the shoes. Hang on.
Vodka.
Vodka.
The
but
best part
yeah,
is our Gene Simmons is a lady.
Kiss Time TV. That's a great idea.
Kiss Time TV. Who said that?
Yeah.
Linzer.
We can
Linzer for the
rate
win.
out. Yeah.
There we go. That is nice, man. Like one of the first songs I learned to sing when I was younger I was Made for Loving You. It was like the first song.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a great song.
Yeah. So
And I really want to cover the song one day again when I find a new band again.
Kiss is fun to play.
People go nuts. It's when we went to the concert, Jude. That was even worse.
Yeah.
Like you think it's nuts on Halloween? You should have seen it. At Mohegan Sun. It was crazy.
We had to stop at an ATM before one of the Halloween costume contests we were attending, and I went to the ATM, and some guy actually drove by and thought I was really Ace Frehley going to the ATM, or not Ace Frehley,
Really?
but
Tommy Thayer.
Tommy Thayer, right?
man.
Yeah.
And I think Keith was in the car. Goes, is that really him?
Well, I'm driving
because
the car.
they walk around. They walk
Yeah.
around.
Yeah, and I'm driving.
Like
and
I
I'm
need money
driving
before the show.
I'm driving an
Nice.
SUV, right? Like, yeah, because
But
Kiss would be
biopic,
driving around Hartford.
that I'm actually stoked about.
In a non-branded SUV.
In full makeup.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, they'd be in full makeup, and so would the car.
But
I
you know
guess
what?
People assume they just look like this all the time. I don't know.
But
They
when
probably do. They probably do.
when we walked down the street, we couldn't walk more than like, I don't know, 4 feet before somebody ran up to us and wanted a picture with us. And everybody still knew who Kiss was. I mean, people
Of
I never
course.
thought who knew Kiss was came up to us and they knew. They just
Oh,
didn't know
cops.
which ones. They just
Cops.
didn't,
I mean, everybody.
everybody.
Yeah.
That's
they
fun.
just didn't know which one stuck the tongue out because they always told me or somebody else, stick your tongue out. I'm like, nope, wrong one. Wrong one. Wrong one's not me. But I thought this was going to be similar to the Motley
Six. That's
Crue.
the most underrated song ever.
Yeah, the Motley
I like
Crue
that one's
one.
great, yeah. I thought this was going to be like the Motley Crue movie, The Dirt, which it's not. It's not.
No,
gonna
it's a
be-
documentary.
Yeah, it's going to be a documentary.
Which, as a
okay.
lifelong Kiss fan, I've been a Kiss fan since I was 7. If people know my age, that's how long. There's nothing they're going to say on this that I don't already know.
Mm.
Well, if you scroll down, they do say they're going to release some stuff that was.
They say.
Let's see. It was in the article somewhere.
They said that stuff they've never released, but
Right.
but other people have. You know, like
Mm.
there's plenty of books that people
Yeah.
who work on the road crew and people who are their publicists and you know, they've written the unofficial stuff.
Yeah. And I wonder if this is like a love letter to the people who actually got tickets to the show and then couldn't go. Because they canceled the show.
No, they didn't. They postponed it. Our
Well, they
tickets are
postponed
good.
it, but they canceled. Well, they.
Oh, we're going August 22nd. It's still good.
Still good.
No, I grew up loving Kiss, man. I grew up loving Kiss too. I
There
grew
you
up
go,
with my
Jace.
dad.
Good man.
My dad is he's an old punker and a metalhead
Nice.
rockhead. So I grew up with all that stuff.
Then you're going to love this story even more.
Which is
Yeah.
sad. Which is
Paul
really
Stanley
sad.
says it's insane that Iron Maiden is not in the Rock and Roll
I
Hall of Fame
know.
yet.
Oh, yeah.
How can you put Judas Priest, Motorhead, Iron Maiden, Black Sabbath, Ozzy?
The Rock and
Or
Roll
not
Hall of
Iron
Fame is a
Maiden,
joke.
but Iron Maiden hasn't been in. That's
The
what I
Rock
meant.
and Roll Hall of Fame is a joke.
That was my first concert when I was young. That was Iron Maiden.
It was my first concert too.
And I remember
was-
Avenged Sevenfold was the warm-up band with the Rev as a drummer the year before he died.
Wow. Mine was Anthrax opened up for an Iron Maiden at the in New Haven Coliseum. And it was the No Prayer for the Dying tour.
I was there. I was there.
Were you at that show, Keith?
I was there.
No shit.
I was bummed though because the stage was just the tapestry.
Pat Benatar's not in the Hall of Fame, really?
Really?
Oh, I would assume that
Her
she is.
husband. Her husband's great too.
Who's her husband?
The guitar player, Neil.
Oh.
And you know what's amazing about
That was
Iron
my
Maiden?
first album.
Shred.
Was a Pat Benatar album.
What's neat about Iron Maiden is Bruce
Go see her
Dickinson.
live if you get a chance. She's awesome.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. Sorry, Jude.
Sorry, dude.
All
No,
those
it's fine.
bands
It's
sound
fine.
the same.
But what I love about Iron Maiden is Bruce Dickinson. They actually have a plane. It's called Ed Force One, and Bruce
Yeah.
Dickinson is the pilot of the
He's the
plane, and
pilot,
he
yeah.
flies them
Yeah.
to each of the gigs.
Yep.
That's awesome.
So the singer is the pilot.
So here's how
Yeah.
lame the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is because Iron Maiden's trailing Tina Turner, Nigerian Afrobeat pioneer Fela Kuti, and the Go-Go's.
The Go-Go's.
We got the
No.
beat.
I mean, like, it's not the rock and they should. First of all, why is it called the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame if they're gonna like let rap and all that other stuff come in?
Right.
It should just be called the Music Hall of Fame.
Yeah, but it sounds way cooler to call it the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
But then they shit all over rock and rollers. The Kiss couldn't get in. Kiss was eligible in 1999, didn't get in until 2014. And just 2 weeks after Kiss induction, Stanley once again slammed the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, saying that the organization hates the band, that the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame had no choice but to induct Kiss after the group's fans demanded it. He still says it live on stage. He's like, they hate us. Immediately following the event, Stanley's feud against the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame turned personal against the Hall's co-founder, Rolling Stone owner, and publisher Jan Wenner. Most Kiss fans were expecting that the honorable way all 4 co-founding members acted toward each other during the band's induction, that the controversy between Stanley, who rejected the Hall's insistence that only the 4 original co-founders be inducted, was put to rest. He's always taking shots at them, but he tweeted today, regardless of whether it matters to them, Maiden not being in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is insanity. Regardless of who is writing in or not, the committee must induct them. They have helped spawn an entire genre of music.
That is true, man. That is true.
Yep.
If you talk to any metal band, even now, Iron Maiden is an influence.
Oh yeah, that when I had a band, they were some of the influence we had. So it's always been there.
Right.
It's been influenced to a lot of bands. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I recently have been picking up the remastered ones, and I got I put them on my shelf because I had too many toys on my desk. I put everything on my shelf. But I have the Eddie from Number of the Beast.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh, that reminds me. You know what? Let's conduct a real-time experiment.
Maybe if they put their pronouns in their bios, they let them in.
Nice.
Maybe.
Jude sent this to me. Let me find it. Where'd it go? It was on the main page. Now it's gone. Hang on.
Yeah, and I sent you that comic thing Christian was talking about.
Oh, with the Hellfire Club?
Yeah. The last
All right,
one I
found
sent was the right one.
So, Jace, you're going to love this. Ba-boom.
This is awesome. This is awesome.
You have that one?
No, it's
pre-ordered.
It's pre-ordered.
Oh, pre-order. Okay. Oh, goddamn, dude. That looks
awesome,
so good, man.
Awesome?
And it's not just a statue. It's articulated. It's crazy.
Yeah, 8 inches tall. I'm going to get this. That is awesome.
For $34 too. That's actually cheap for a nice figure like that.
8 inches tall.
I have a beer bottle of Iron Maiden that I have on my other room. It's like a memory that I had with my dad because that was like our first concert together. So I want to tattoo Eddie on my arm too because it's like a good memory also.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
And there's so many good Eddies too. I mean, you could go through so many different albums, and
that was always the best part. The waiting for the next album cover. You know.
Yeah. There's always something new with Eddie.
And they always had the same artist do the covers, so it was always Eddie always looked the same.
Yeah.
You know?
Jace,
I
love that link. Is it in private chat? Just pop it in the private chat.
Okay, I can pop it in.
While I wait for it, since we're segueing into comics.
Oh yeah.
New York Comic Con returns to in-person convention.
Mm-hmm.
Reed Pop has announced it's going back to in-person conventions for New York Comic Con, Florida SuperCon, Emerald City Con, and the C2E2 of Chicago. Reed Pop's #1 priority is the well-being of people that come to our shows and money, said Christina Rogers, U.S. Comic Portfolio Director, as the conventions will feature limited capacity with rules in place for the safety of its attendees. Convention dates include Florida SuperCon in Miami, September 10 to 12, New York Comic Con, October 7 to 10, Emerald City in Washington State, December 2 to 5, and C2E2, December 10 to 12. So they're going to run their shows with reduced capacity. Well, as Jude can tell you, if you've been to New York Comic Con at the Javits Center, which was not designed to have 200,000 people in it, you need to reduce it. You can't move.
Right.
No, it's literally way over capacity.
It's so scary. Like, there's no way. If there was a fire, there'd be hundreds of thousands of deaths.
That would be like a try.
That reminds me of one of the cons that we do have here where I live. It's like one of the biggest cons right now, and the place is so small that it's you hardly can fit people in there. So when it's too many people, you can't even move. It's like it's really small.
I was really angry. We were guests a couple of years ago, media guests, because we did a live stream panel.
Yeah.
And, even like you can't. You get stuck for like an hour. You're just boxed in and. Yeah. It's just awful. It's awful.
And you know what's really funny is, and not knocking the cosplayers, but some of these cosplayers wear these outfits that are so big that it doesn't even help. You're trying to get around them. They have these huge fucking swords and all this shit. And you're like, okay, dude, get out of my way.
That I always question the ones that carry props, especially big unwieldy props. Like, what happens if you want to buy something? You know?
Yeah. It's no handshakes, no high fives, no hugs. So the cosplayers will be happy.
And no Deadpools.
No groping cosplayers.
Yeah.
Oh, no Deadpools. Goddamn.
Deadpools.
No Deadpools or Harley Quinns. That's it.
Yes, Glinzer, it's unbelievable. There's a certain, and it's funny how the odor, it exists from like 3 feet off the ground to about 6 feet. It's just like this. If you're above it, you're safe. If you're below it, you're safe. But if you hit that, it's just whoa. I remember, even at Terrificon. Remember when Alice Cooper was Alice Cooper was going to make an appearance, and Jackie, my friend Jackie, who's co-producing this documentary with me, went to stand in line because Alice Cooper was a big comic book nut. We wanted to see if he wanted to be in the documentary, and she came back and she was green. And I said, "What's the matter?" And she's like, "The smell." I was ready to throw up, and she can take a lot. She's tough. She's like, I was gonna puke my brains out. It was so these guys don't shower, man.
Oh, Stacey has a new background.
Are you on the moon, Stacy?
I am.
She's on the moon.
You know what?
He's Steve Rogers there since they talked about it in the show.
I want to go watch Superman 4.
I was just thinking that. Nuclear
Superman
Man? Is that it? Nuclear Man?
Yeah,
Nuclear Man.
Are you going to fight Nuclear Man on the moon tonight, Stacy, when you're done here?
No.
Maybe it's from
Here's the new Hellfire Club.
What?
Yeah, that is.
Oh my God.
That's horrible.
Oh
That is
my God.
horrible.
Is this Vampire the Masquerade?
This is the X-Men? Wait a minute.
This is the
Oh my God.
And you have the X-Force, like you have the X-Force and the...
Who are these people?
Who designed this? Are you kidding me with this?
Horrible.
No, it is from the
That's
thing.
Colossus in the middle? That's Colossus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
can't
Colossus.
recognize-
It looks like Colossus. Yeah.
That looks like a Pimp Daddy Colossus.
I can't
Yeah,
recognize.
Colossus. Wolverine. What?
What the hell is going on here?
Oh, so that's supposed to be.
Marauders.
Oh
What's up with Professor X? What is he gonna
That's not
patch?
Professor X. That's Sebastian Shaw.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's Sebastian Shaw.
Is that supposed to be Emma Frost and Diamond? Oh
Wait,
my
I'm
God.
confused.
No.
I'm so
That's
confused. What
That's
I'm
Iceman.
watching.
Fuck is
That's
this?
Iceman?
What?
That's Iceman.
What
Oh, that's
the
Ice-
hell?
Okay, Ice Woman.
No, it's this man.
Didn't they make Iceman gay a couple of years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ice
they
Man.
did make him gay.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Pyro. Look
Well-
at Pyro. What is that?
I think he changed gender. I think he'll change gender there, man. Like he doesn't look like a
only
man
one.
anymore.
Sure, why not?
The
So
only one that looks even similar in any way is Banshee because of the stripe.
Yeah, he does look.
yellow
Right,
and green.
It's the cape.
Look at Bishop. What the hell?
Yeah. And if you go back when you look at Wolverine,
There's
like,
more.
Oh,
But
no,
wait,
no, no,
there's
no,
more.
no,
What
no.
the?
This looks like it's gonna be. This looks like
That's
it's gonna be.
Professor X. What's on his head?
yeah, he has that in the
Disco ball in
comics
his
now.
head?
He has this big thing on his head now in the comics. He has had that for a while now.
It
It's
looks
like the younger version of him or something, I guess. Like the
This-
only thing they have right, the one thing they have right here is Kid Omega. Like he is
Yeah.
all right. He looks basically the same, just with a different suit, and he always have like weird stuff on him. so it's
Domino
like-
and Sage look exactly the same. Oh my
but
God.
Yeah.
Beast has gained some weight. Looks
Yeah,
like.
Beast is a, yeah.
Looks like a Chewbacca face.
It looks.
There's even more.
It looks.
Man
Oh
alive!
my
Somebody
God.
spent a lot of time in a goth club.
Oh,
Jesus
hellions.
Christ!
Wow.
Hellions?
That's
Look at
Mystique.
Psylocke. What
What
the?
is Mystique? Is that like a boa or a, what the hell?
What the? She's got feathers or something.
I don't know. Mm.
Who?
This looks like it's gonna be a musical. The costumes,
right.
The costumes are outrageous, man.
That is so terrible, man. Like,
Wow.
Oh
That
god.
looks like a bad video game guy character.
Oh, this just came in as we were looking at it.
Can you
Satan
imagine-
won the Hellfire Gala. So it was
I-
a contest. You had to vote. Oh my God.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine being in the boardroom and someone brings these in?
Oh, here, that's another one you bring up.
It's like, what the fuck? Get the fuck out of here!
Yeah,
and it's even more here. It's
But
even
that's
more
not
here
happening.
with
Yeah,
with,
Yeah,
Jean Grey with Jean Grey and Rachel Summers. They have like more stuff here that I'm looking at, and that is.
Oh, there's more.
Oh, don't tell me
Yeah, it
they
is
killed
more.
Jean Grey.
Oh,
yeah,
there's more.
Jude,
All
you
right,
bring
hang
up a
on.
good point. That
I'll go back.
yeah, you can imagine somebody designing something really stupid like this, but somebody has to approve it.
Right.
But they are.
So that's where the true stupidity lies. Somebody took one look at that and said, "Yes, that's what we want."
Oh.
No,
Wait, where-
more feathers. More feathers.
Oh my God.
What
There
are
is
they doing?
more.
Yeah, there is more.
Jean Grey.
There's more.
What the hell?
What is happening on the left? What is happening on the left?
left?
What is that?
Boy, Namor looks fabulous, doesn't he?
That's what I'm saying. What?
What? Whoops, sorry. That's Namor.
Yeah.
All right, these people are just taking a giant dump on.
Does he have
like-
a shell for a cup?
I know. What is that?
cunt.
Is that lacy? Is that like a lacy side thong thing going on?
Oh my God.
Boy, these things are really practical too. I can just imagine
That's Nightcrawler
criminals.
next to him.
Yeah, criminals are
What's
just
going
going to
on?
laugh themselves silly and piss their pants once these guys show up to fight crime.
Do you ever see those fashion
Warpath.
designers when they design outfits? This is
Yeah.
pretty much what it looks
What
like.
the hell have they done to Warpath? He looks like a YMCA.
Yeah, and Farrell. Is it Farrell? I don't even know who that character
Farrell.
Farrell,
is.
yeah.
She's back in the disco age.
I was just gonna say that.
Wait, which one's Nightcrawler? Oh, he's the one with the halo.
The red.
Fan
The
of
red.
X.
That's Nightcrawler right there.
With a halo on his head?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what's the halo?
Culture
Culture
says we're
is
missing the
not
name.
Held.
Fan
Look,
of,
and look at
is it
Dakin.
Fan or
Dakin,
Fam?
my favorite character. Dakin, my favorite
Oh my
character.
God.
I love that character. What have they done to my boy? He's one of my favorite characters ever.
Look
in
at
the Marvel.
Mirage. Like, that's not like tokenism what they did to her because she's Native American. Like, look at that.
Yeah, I know, right? That's a little bit Pocahontas
Christ.
kind of thing going on.
War-
Oh my
Warpath?
God.
What's up with this? Like so much leg show in there. A lot of leg showing. I
Is
don't
that the
know.
name of the group? Fan of X, or is
Is
it
it
Fam?
Fam with
Or
an
is it
M or
Fam?
an N?
Is it Fam or Fan?
Make it bigger, Keith. That's what she said.
Make it.
Uh,
I'm trying to zoom it, but it keeps snapping back.
oh,
And they do have more
Okay.
with.
Can you imagine if you had to fight in these costumes?
Oh,
You
there
put
we
this
go.
thing on,
Yeah,
you gotta
exactly.
fight.
Yeah, some guys are robbing a bank, and
No.
these guys show up and they just wet themselves.
these are just their party outfits. This is just what they wear to the club.
Holy crap.
Don't get blood on me! Don't
Every
do it!
time
Don't
I-
get blood
These
on me!
are my fancies. These are my
Oh
Oh,
my
my
God.
God. It's worse up close. What the hell? This is
Jesus Christ, bro.
this is a joke. What is
It's
that?
great. It's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty funny.
Namor predates Marvel. Namor has been around since the 1940s. This is sacrilege what they just did to this character.
Well, I mean, he was wearing basically a green
A Speedo.
Speedo, yeah.
Oh, so it's an upgrade.
I sent the other part.
Clearly.
With, Jean with Jean Grey.
These
Oh,
are
there's Jean Grey.
Oh, please don't tell me they did.
Oh, wait, there's more.
Grey.
Okay, hang on.
Marvel, yeah, Marvel girl
That's
and
not
Rachel
Namor.
Summers.
That's gay more.
There we go. Yeah.
Oh, what the hell?
Win.
It is
Sure.
Yeah, whoever
Sure.
designed this.
Wait a minute. Oh
What's-
my God.
That's horrible.
What's with Rachel Summers? What is that?
Why does she have the Madonna?
Is she
cologne
like
thing going
Carnage
on?
or
Yeah.
something?
That is very spiky.
Somebody took one look at these drawings and said, "Yes, we need to start publishing this."
What?
I am speechless because every time I think Marvel's bottomed out,
Oh my goodness.
It just gets worse. It just goes more down.
just gets
Every
worse.
time.
But wait, is this part of some kind of new lineup that in an alternate Earth or something? Or is, I don't get it. What are these figures for? New titles?
I don't know, to be honest, man.
Okay.
I don't know.
It's like
Marvel Comics has released full event list for X-Men Hellfire Gala, which also future the bit of their new team roster. So it is comics, and they will actually fight in
Arby's.
suits. Yeah, it will be like event comics with those suits, and it's gonna be a gala or something, and they make comics. I'm looking at it.
I wonder if it's going to be like a one-shot thing or something to see what people grab onto or something.
I can send it here in private. It's
Like
like
Future
all the-
State.
It's like
Okay. Because I honestly haven't seen any kind of series coming up that features these people.
Six posted a link, and there's an actual story behind it.
That might be this here. Might be the same one that Jace just gave us. This one. Let's see.
It
Yeah,
sure,
scroll down,
it
you
sure
can-
will. It'll change your future, all right.
Oh yeah. I won't buy anything.
So when you scroll down, you can like see the comics and names and stuff.
I mean, what is this? What is this audience? I'm trying to figure out what audience they're going for here. Like, seriously,
I've been furiously searching for it. I can't find it right now, but there's a comic book coming out called something like Women of Marvel Universe.
Yeah.
And in the story, they show the editorial staff at Marvel, and it's a bunch of millennial-aged white girls who've been at the company for a year and a half. All of them. So these are the people who are making these decisions.
But this is
when I scroll down and look at the comic covers, it's
I know.
So this is what it is, Edson. Marvel and the X-Men are going with the big Hellfire Gala, a single night of epic proportions.
Okay.
Clearly, told across 12 different titles.
Yeah, and when you scroll down, it just gets worse. Like,
I can hear the excitement in your voice.
And what comic book store owner wants to put this on his rack?
It's sad because I'm good friends with the guy I go to. I'm going to go there this week, and he keeps trying to be optimistic when he knows, but he's got to try to sell this stuff,
Good
what
luck.
have they done to Dakin? Oh my God, no! Why do you have a beard?
So,
Why do you look
so
like
they're
a
going to be
Clayton
stamped
Star?
with this Hellfire Gala sticker, I guess.
Oh,
Logo emblem. Hellions
Wow.
12.
What the hell is this? This is the gayest thing I've ever seen, and I'm not
And
even straight.
Marauders number 21 by Jerry Duggan and Chris Claremont.
That's
Chris Claremont, he signed up for this.
Yeah,
He must be really itching for work.
Yeah.
This is the
X-Force.
gayest thing. What the hell?
Ben Percy? Oh, God.
They made X Factor.
You know what? It's probably one of those things that Marvel, somebody
the
at
last
Marvel
one is the
mandated.
worst.
Oh,
they just
God.
mandated this. There's
Yep.
no way these writers would have accepted this.
Well-
It's something that they were told to do.
I've said this about other things, and I'll say it again about this. The best thing about these comics, I don't have to read them.
Yeah.
Well,
Hickman.
that looks normal. I mean, that is
That is like normal-ish.
Yeah.
Jonathan
I mean,
Hickman.
It's Magneto still kind of looks the same except he's got the white on, and
No, they do look, they're classically attired
Storm.
for the most
Yeah,
part.
Storm
Yeah.
looks pretty good.
Marvel
Yeah.
does the same.
Covered by Lentil. This guy's awesome. His art is awesome. New Mutants.
Yeah, but these-
Vita Ayala.
But these are just the cover artists. These aren't the insert.
No, it
And
says
I-
written by Vita.
No, but the last one is
like
the
that.
worst, man. Prepare for the last one. They ruined my favorite character in that, and that is also bad.
It's not Children of the Atom, is it?
Please.
Planet-sized X-Men.
Oh wow.
Jerry Duggan.
Okay.
Isn't Jerry
Planet-sized
Duggan?
X-Men.
Jerry Duggan's the guy that told Marvel fans to go eat a bag of pre-used dicks, right?
Wow. That's horrible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Teeny Howard. Sword. Al Ewing.
These titles look so bad. I can't. I
Way
wouldn't be
of
able to.
A.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't buy this shit.
no, these look awful.
Yeah, like Zach says, comics are like $7 now.
Yeah, it's,
Really?
DC is going to $5.99. Yeah,
And they're
Wow.
they're bi-monthly too, right? DC still doing that, right?
Batman is.
Which is always gouging you, but
Look
you-
what they did to my favorite character, Dakin. Look at this fucking X Factor cover. What the hell?
He's got a man bun.
Yeah, he's like got a man bun, and they made him into. If you read other comics that they made earlier, they made him basically into a K-pop star. Yeah, and they also have the Iceman comic where Iceman is fighting to how it is to be gay and a superhero like we. And then Dakin
Because
has
the villains, because it matters to the villains. Aren't you gay? Oh my
Yeah.
god.
And then Apocalypse, like Dakin has Apocalypse power in the Iceman comic, and then he kisses Iceman's boyfriend, and then he kind of gets turned on, like the boyfriend to Iceman gets turned on, and then Dakin stabs him, and then he fights Iceman after that, and after a little while they kiss.
Okay.
Wait.
Sure. Okay.
Wow.
That's the Iceman comic. That's
I got
the
nothing.
Iceman comic.
That reminds
I
me
didn't
of
read it.
reading Children
I
of the
hate
Atom,
that.
where it's all about how they want to just bang each other. It's like
Yeah.
like, what happened to fighting supervillains and smashing stuff?
I don't know, man. It's all about banging each other now.
I
Berserker.
I guess, yeah.
Berserker,
So-
man. I started reading it. It is fucking gold.
Isn't it gold?
I gotta read this. I
It's
gotta
so
get
good.
it.
I love it.
So Comic-Con finally started. They caught up. They caught up with all the sales figures. However, I noticed one thing that's peculiar about them now.
They don't put
There's a column that's missing.
Yeah. there is a
Number of
column.
copies.
Exactly.
They're protecting people.
Yep.
So they're only
Oh.
ranked them now. So Berserker. Yeah. But
Hmm.
Berserker is going to a 4th printing now.
Wow.
Yeah, and
Wow.
it's doing pretty well. And with the other
That's-
news with live action movie that's coming and the anime that's coming with Keanu Reeves in all the roles, like
Yeah.
he's gonna be a Berserker and everything.
He's
There
killing it. He's
Marvel
killing it.
Thank
did
you,
have a-
con guy. What happened to selling sea monkeys in comics? Exactly. Stupid X-ray specs and
Yeah, I want the X-ray specs. And you know what?
life-size Frankensteins and
Or what was that one where the guy would kick the sand on the guy and he like got all buff in like a week and came
Oh
back?
yeah.
or fruit pies. Where the Hulk would murder people for a fruit pie.
Or a Twinkie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
exactly.
Yeah.
So Marvel had a win though. Alien #1 sold 300,000 copies.
Yep.
Yeah,
Um,
I've read it. It's okay.
That John Enta said he was just like blah. It was just so meh.
It was there.
That's what he said. Basically, what you said. He said he'll get #2, but after that, if it doesn't pick up,
I mean,
Yeah, number 2 is out. I've read it, and it's
Yeah, but-
there.
look what you have in the rack next to it. Of course, you're gonna get Aliens one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully they will have some
You're gonna
alien
be
in
like,
their alien comics. But
that one.
right?
And wasn't it like talk to like remake or reboot the franchise?
And Joker #1 just failed a little short of 300,000. So, so here's the top 10. We have Berserker, Alien, Joker, Spider-Man #62. I think that's the one where he puts on that horrific new costume.
oh god, the electric
new
blue
one?
So yeah, of course.
Yeah, with the orange one with the VR goggles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell him what to do. Like,
That's the one. Yeah.
it's freaking awful.
It is.
Batman came in 5th. Carnage,
That's always up there.
Black, White, and Blood.
Hey,
#6, Nonstop Spider-Man.
Speaking of
#7.
costumes, are we going to talk about the Falcon's costume later on?
It was ripped straight from the comic, man.
Ugh,
Yeah,
looks
I've
so
seen
bad.
that before.
Yeah, that was ripped straight from the comic.
It
book.
looks so
right
bad.
The all new, all different Marvel. So coming in #12, shockingly, the
Republic.
It is so bad, man. Jesus.
You gotta get like a little turd to go across the screen.
I forgot about this. This I was interested in this. I should go back and see if he's still got those at the store. Beta Ray Bill. I wonder if it's any good.
I didn't read it, so
But yeah, I tell you, man, I'd love to see the numbers on these books.
I was surprised. I was actually surprised how good the Joker #1 was. I liked it.
Joker
Yeah, but-
#1. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I
it looks
did
like
like
it's
it.
all downhill from there. It's,
No, probably, yeah.
did
Yeah,
you
but-
see what's in store for #2?
Yeah, yes, I did. Yeah.
Now is
I
this,
haven't,
Even though
I
I'm a
haven't
big,
read it though.
I used to be a big fan of the Joker, and I just feel like most of the comics now are just going downhill. It's getting too much of Joker and Joker and Joker. It's okay that I like him, but it gets a little bit too much of the good. and it's not been the best writing lately. I think.
Oversaturated. I'm kind of
Well,
with you on
DC knows it's going to sell. That's why.
The only reason I bought Joker is because it's James Tynion the fourth.
Right. Yep. He's a good writer.
Batman and Joker will always sell, no matter
The
what.
last thing I read with the Joker is that alternative universe, basically that
Heavy Metal.
No, when he kind of becomes good. When he,
White Knight.
White Knight.
Oh, the
Yeah.
White Knight. We talked
that's
about
so
that.
good.
White Knight's
yeah,
really good.
I love that.
It's really
That's the
good.
last thing I read, and I haven't read anything.
I got something to tell you.
And the last movie, like it is with the Joker movie. Like I have the Joker tattooed on me from the movie.
Oh, the Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, I have him tattooed on my arm.
Nice. That's awesome. What are we doing here, Keith?
Whose cat is that?
I had to go get.
It's mine. Sorry.
Okay.
You gotta,
She said, hey.
you have to solo yourself, Keith.
Oh,
Hey.
soil myself?
Yes.
I can make you solo yourself. I'll give you another kale shake.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that is
Napier.
cool. Where'd you get that, man? That's
Jack
cool.
Napier.
It comes with the. Comes. You could pop.
Where,
this
where
guy
do
off.
you get it, man? What's the name of the figure and stuff?
It's Joker Jack Napier from, and it says on the box it's the McFarlane toy, and it's
Okay.
it says it's from Batman White Knight.
Right.
Oh man, I have to get that one in my collection.
Yeah, it was like $20. I had to get it, especially that book is awesome. White Knight. They have a
Yeah,
sequel.
it is good. That's really good. I got
I
the
really
floppies, and I love it.
Isn't there a sequel out or coming out?
I don't know.
It's one of the better
Gordon
ones.
Murphy,
they
man.
made. It's one of the better ones.
Yeah, Sean Gordon Murphy really clobbered that one.
Yeah, because I can say that I haven't read much comics lately because after all the bad writing and stuff like with the X-Men and right all that stuff, like it just turns me off. Like
Yeah.
I'm not interested to read anything new anymore. Basically.
Same. I used to race down to the comic shop every Wednesday at lunch
Yep.
to get my new books, and now I go like 3 or 4 weeks at a time. I just
Yep.
wait.
Yeah, same here.
So this is interesting, Edson. You put this in the calendar. Bleeding Stool reported that Diamond Comic Distributors has been calling around comic book stores.
Yeah. So we've talked about how they've been moving to other publishing companies because of what started off what they did during the shutdown. And this is actually the second. So this is actually the second article. The first article was that they were calling around, just asking, what's going on. Are you willing to stay with us and stuff? Like they're trying to get feedback from the comic book shops of what they were going to do. And then they doubled down by like, well, we'll do the. So the feedback must have been they don't want to pay for the shipping costs. So now they're considering limiting the shipping costs.
Wow, how can you operate?
That's good.
They are getting desperate. They dug their own grave.
Yep.
It's amazing that a little over a year ago they were the only game in town. They had every major publisher.
And they got full of themselves. They didn't think that there was a way that they were going to fail or people were going to go to an alternative. Once alternatives started coming up, that's it.
And I think this is what killed them the most. When DC did this, after we came out of the lockdowns, or when they decided to publish, the comic book companies decided to publish again, DC was like done with Diamond for distribution, and they went to using Midtown Comics and DCBS, and which is Lunar, but which is when I'm talking to the guy I know, my shop, and he showed me the difference between when he gets his Marvel books from Diamond and when he got his DC books from these other distributors. The DC books, you could drop kick the box and open it, and the comics will all be pristine. There won't be a banged corner or anything. But the Marvel books are banging around in this empty box. There's like no bubble. There's nothing. They're just slammed around in there. It's the difference is incredible. So I don't think so much that people don't mind paying the shipping costs, but it's the fact that like he has to return all the time.
Right.
Damaged product comes in from Diamond all the time. And that bothers him because he's like, he gets a stack of Batmans that are compromised. He's got to send half of them back because they're damaged. Now he's short on Batman, right?
Mm-hmm.
Diamond just got to the point where it was, hey, they're not going to go to anyone else. We can do whatever we want. So they started slowly just being bad customer service, sloppy shipping.
Steve Jeppy really just thought that when he decided that, okay, well, he's the one that announced that they weren't going to even.
Right. Yeah.
He said we won't be able to do this anymore. I don't think we can even. So what are these publishers supposed to do? Quit because your distributor can't function anymore?
Mm.
And then he comes back like 2-3 months. It was like last May or June. He's like, oh no, we're good. We'll be back stronger than ever. Remember that? He sent that letter out. We'll be stronger than ever.
Yep. Once DC made that move and they realized, oh, they're not going to wait around for us. We got to get back quick, or else we're going to lose everything.
Right.
Then all of a sudden he backtracked and came back. Oh, we're stronger than ever.
It's dominoes falling, and I don't know how many of these. Herbert, I used to be fat.
Keith, Edson, do you guys go to the same comic book store?
Hi, Herbert.
What just happened?
What is going on?
Some creeper is trying to jump in here.
I didn't see you all the way at the bottom of the thing. I was like,
he's like, Herbert. He was like, is this man get off of me some popsicles? What's going on here? I'm so sorry. I ruined the seriousness of like, if half of his stock is damaged and he has to send it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're being serious here, man.
no, we're deadly serious. He showed me. He showed me one day when I went in on New Comic Book Day, and he showed me the difference between the two distributors. It was unbelievable.
Yep. So what happens?
Basically, Lunar puts a box inside of a box with bubble wrap and all this stuff.
That's right.
Oh, jeez.
And then, but Diamond will just put it in a regular cardboard box, and they're kind of there's space in there, so they're banging around.
You should know better than that.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Well, Diamond's been cheapskating for years, haven't they?
Yep, they have.
Savages.
Yeah.
What's
They
wrong
thought
with
they
you?
were
I
the
think
only game in town.
they need to change their name to Cubic Zirconia.
Oh, I also brought you some Burger King. Would you guys like some Burger King?
You have Burger King?
No, Burger King. It's actually burgers flame rolled by Liu Kang from Mortal Kombat.
Oh.
I do like Burger
Actually,
King.
Stacy, I thought of you yesterday. I was in a rush. I was running around, and I stopped at the BK for a little double cheeseburger.
Yeah, I like my Impossible Whopper. I do like a double cheeseburger too sometimes.
Oh, those are good.
BK.
That's my favorite fast food. My son thinks I have crap taste, but whatever.
No, those are great. The one that's really nasty that I treat once in a while. Remember the Big XL? Well, it's really big. The Big XL is like it doesn't fit in both hands. It's a huge flat.
Oh my
burger.
God.
Burger King.
Does Wendy's still sell the Baconator?
No,
Yes,
it's Herbert.
What?
Six is asking, is that my Stevie? And I said, no, it's Herbert.
No, yeah. Hold on. Oh yeah. Okay. Here, I gotta show this to Stacy.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Do you though? Do you? Do I want to look?
I would love to show some of my meat tonight.
Oh God.
What? It's a double. This is what I was talking about. I said big burger.
Doesn't fit in both hands, doesn't she say?
Hey, I wasn't saying that as
TMI.
It's in your share for. It's in your share for you, Gary.
Oh.
I've
been waiting for a thing to pop up.
That's what she
Oh
said.
my God.
Were you waiting for something?
The show is falling apart.
I didn't mean. Why does this happen every time I go in there?
Oh, you found it for me.
Yes, it's in the share.
Again.
Oh my gosh.
That's not the burger. Oh God.
The wham and the marble.
There's worse covers this week. There's worse covers this week, dude.
So that's the.
Wait, look at the creators. What the?
Yeah.
Look at this.
The Rogue is kind of good. The Storm is great, but that one with the giant axe and the weird blue cape, that's Colossus's sister, I think.
Ileana?
Jade or Magic? It's Magic.
Magic.
Not magic. That's not magic.
Yeah, that definitely Magic. It's called Bruce Jenner Magic.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
They have
Is that supposed to be Gamora?
Yep. They're all. Look how bad they made Red Electra. Like, look how bad she looks.
Like,
and they gave.
Is that her
anatomically possible?
Yeah, and they gave. That's actually her spatula. That's a subliminal message to get back in the kitchen at the bottom of the one in the row right. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Do you not see that?
Looks like an orb.
This was announced like months ago. And
Yeah.
Everyone pulled it apart. Did you see what Brian Hatch did today?
I did see what Brian
And he told off the people that were criticizing the receding hairline of what was supposed to be Superman.
Yeah, he totally. Yeah.
His Green Lanterns are worse. It's Mikey Burnham in your Green Lantern outfit. No joke.
Of course.
So here's a taste of the creative staff. But
what the hell?
Guys, I
there's-
think,
there
I
is
think
a-
we should get together and recreate that comic book cover, though. Like, you
should.
know, that'd be hilarious. Keith,
I'll
you're
post
the,
for a
you're the
picture
lady.
like
You're
this.
the lady in the red.
Oh, me?
Pete can be Storm.
Anyways,
What you could do, if you guys
The
are good
art
with
is-
reface tech, you can all just send a selfie of yourselves and someone can reface that whole picture for you.
There you go. The art is just so not Marvel.
Nope.
Like Marvel.
Yeah, when you just look at the
Damn.
other pictures too from the comics here, like She-Hulk from the comics.
Yeah.
Do you still have
Yeah.
She-Hulk, Steven?
What,
Your
from the
avatar?
video?
Your avatar. The new
Oh,
She-Hulk.
oh, you mean Shunk? Yeah, I have Shunk. somewhere.
Shunk, yeah.
Shunk.
Shunk loves no testicles.
Oh my god, it's just what is going on over there?
They're dying. Like, if
They're
you went to
dying
this week, they have a Transformers crossover with My Little Ponies.
All of the pictures.
Oh, yeah, I saw
What
that.
IDW does?
Yeah, it's up there on
Yep.
the comic books. Yeah, it was bad.
I gotta say, the Transformers versus Mars Attacks was actually pretty funny.
I missed that one. I really
That one's pretty funny.
Transformers Back to the Future was good. Transformers Ghostbusters was fun too.
They did Transformers versus Zombies, which was interesting.
Transformers Star Trek was good too.
How did they
Yes,
get
yeah,
zombies if
Transformers
they have
Star Trek
Yeah, I
was
mean,
good.
that is the zombies. I don't get how that could work.
Yeah, they have no brains.
Hey, Berserker 2 is out.
Yeah, it
Two
is. The
is out.
covers are sick.
Yep.
It's on that
Love the
website.
cover.
Just there.
Yeah. I'm soon done with the first one, so it'll be nice to read the other one.
Yeah.
No.
And the cover is really good.
Have you-
Jesus Christ.
Have you guys had a chance to look at Nobody yet? Have you watched that?
Not yet.
Oh, it's so good, man. It is such a good movie.
Is it though? It looks like
Yes. No.
it looks like
It
a
is
wannabe
good.
Die Hard / John Wick kind of a thing. No.
The fun thing is that they have kind of talk. It was in the talks that they might cross over.
Am I thinking about the wrong thing? Are you talking about the movie with the? Yeah.
In a new movie that just came
With
out.
Bob Odenkirk, that movie?
Your word for it.
What are you looking for?
What am I looking for?
I don't
Nothing.
know.
I think it's time to hear from our old friend Grace Radoff.
So
That fucking voice.
That thing haunts me.
Uh,
That haunts me.
Oh my
Well,
god.
she said
I have to
today.
take off my earphone.
She said today.
Snyderverse.
The
done.
Snyderverse is gone, done for.
She says that.
She
Come
has
on.
spoken. She says,
Hey.
"Well, here's
Not
the
if it-
thing.
Not if it makes money, it won't.
There's a
Yeah,
lot of
if
drama
AT&T
behind
says this makes us money, it will still happen.
Yep.
Well, here's what she says.
Yeah, she's.
Grace says, "Well, here's the thing. There's a
I
lot
hate
of
you.
drama behind the scenes of the Snyder Cut, as you know, and so the very higher ups, I'm talking like the upper echelon of the people in charge of Warner Brothers, they are just not going to greenlight any more of that stuff," says Randolph. They're just not going to do it. I think it became personal for them. But as you just pointed out, Pete, it's not Warner Brothers' call.
It's AT&T.
Yeah, AT&T said from on high, "You shall do this," and Warner Brothers put up a big stink. And,
They still are. Isn't it about the whole? They're trying to push their agenda while these guys are trying to make money, and they won't. It's
Yeah.
like the stupidest
Yeah.
argument ever.
Yeah, it's almost like Lucasfilm and Disney, except Disney has let it go on. But
Mm.
AT&T is
Yeah.
like, no, I don't think so.
And I have this article that they are talking about Zack Snyder's Justice League shouldn't be restored, and like they have said their reasons why it shouldn't be restored. I took it on the podcast yesterday. I can tell it if you guys want to hear the reasons they don't want.
Share your screen.
I'm just gonna.
Oh, hang on. Steven gave us the
There it
That-
Big
is.
King XL.
Yeah, but this now, okay. You
Your
know the king
Mac
size.
coin?
You know the king size hamburger buns.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what this burger is. The burger
Oh
actually
my
outside around the side. There's two of them.
Because
So
I like that.
Is
I
this
can
supposed
just-
to be like a Big Mac, but it's
No,
like
this is
Burger King's
big.
version?
No, no. This is bigger than a Big Mac.
No, but I mean like it has like the special sauce in it and stuff.
I don't know if it has special sauce.
It looks like it
I
does.
haven't
It
asked
looks
that
like Thousand Island on there,
Nice.
That's the special sauce on a Big Mac.
which is Thousand Island, or how many
And it
islands?
is from CBR, and I like that you can just make it to pictures, and they will like say why it should end. So one of the reasons is it's still too violent and lacks what makes superheroes.
CBR, you just said, right? This came from CBR.
Yeah, what's that?
Comic book resources. These people do nothing but like whine about shit.
Yeah. So
it's comic book read.
Yeah. So this is one of the reasons.
It's too violent
and lacks what superheroes.
As opposed to
There's not enough kissing and hugging going on.
Why can't they be like Discovery and just cry and compliment their?
Yeah.
They need to sit around on staircases and discuss their feelings.
Oh, there's too much robot.
Continue with sure, the movie has a lot of backing on social media, but that doesn't bring in the money.
Oh my God! Hold it! Time.
It sounds like
this coming from the people who go on social media and like bitch about stuff that they'll never put money into.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
they don't support anything. They just want to tear it all down.
Well, Keith, you've seen their writing. It's the same type of thing. They don't put effort into anything.
No.
Right.
No. And continue with. Plus, while this version is better than Josh Whedon's, it still doesn't hit the mark.
Is it the
hit the mark for me?
It hit the mark for me. I was pretty happy. Everything that I thought it was lacking.
What were you expecting? I mean, seriously.
It was better, but I still think it sucked.
Yeah, right. That's exactly.
I liked it.
Contradict everything you just said.
I loved it.
I think the things that I thought were
hated it.
missing were addressed. The problems were addressed.
But when you're reading this, sorry, Jace, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh yes, Snyder's version has a lot of plot holes, bad CGI, shoddy sound, and many other errors. What other errors? Like, can you tell me what other errors they are talking about?
The CGI was leaps and bounds, but better than
the CGI was pretty
reading version.
Of course, it will be plot holes. He never got to finish the whole thing.
That's right.
It's like
everything has plot.
It worked
holes.
for me.
Yeah.
It worked. Whatever. Oh my
There
goodness.
are plot holes in everything.
Like, I can agree with the music, because I'm really honest that I think sometimes the music was a little bit too loud and put me away from the scene. But that's just my personal taste. Doesn't mean the movie was bad. Like, it doesn't mean the movie's bad. It's just
I
personally.
Yeah, I agree. The soundtrack I didn't think it was that good.
I didn't even notice.
That's the problem. There was nothing really
in
punchy.
some scenes, like, the music was a little bit too loud.
Okay.
Like, when I was listening. But that's just a little nitpick for me. It's like it doesn't destroy the movie.
Right.
And they continue with would be repeating past mistakes if they were to restore the franchise.
Okay. Did they watch Wonder Woman 84?
Nobody did.
No,
We did.
Because see, I'm glad that it's Gal Gadot's picture right there on that statement.
Yeah.
That right there that's the example.
Mm-hmm.
He has Wonder Woman down in his version of Wonder Woman's spectacular, I think. And what they gave us in Wonder Woman 84 was this disgustingly leaned out.
The studio already course corrected to lighter films and saw better success.
Where?
Shazam. Okay, Shazam. That was fun.
Aquaman, I guess.
Yeah.
But they had Amber Heard in it. So I don't know.
Yeah, and she announced that she's gonna be in Aquaman 2 now.
I hope they have a scene where she craps in the bed.
I hope we have a scene where I'm not watching it.
Because so yeah.
Good God.
Families and new fans will continue gravitate through this creative change.
Don't leave this picture yet. Does anyone notice the two guys in the back checking out Gal Gadot?
Three of them, actually.
Oh, three, yeah.
They're not looking at him. He's like, damn.
Yeah.
Well, so this statement right here this actually, you know, when they say the quiet parts out loud, this is exactly what they think and what families and fans will continue to gravitate toward this creative change. In other words, like, we're going to keep making this and you're going to like it.
Yeah.
We're just going to keep feeding you shit until you become a shit-eating dog, right?
Never seen one of those.
So, yeah. But
is that a saying?
Dogs do
it is now.
Dogs do eat their own shit.
It is now. But that's what they're trying to do. A lot of these studios now, they're just going to we're going to make what we want and you're going to learn to like it.
That's funny when they have no more money.
Yeah, until people aren't going to see it.
That's
It's not-
right.
Yeah.
But what's even more messed up is the way they were wording that. It's like, yeah, this is a slight problem, but
Yeah.
we're still right.
And a lot of other problems, like other errors. I want to know what that are. Like, what's the receipts? What are they talking about? Like, what other errors?
Well,
Okay.
Jason, I'm sure you read the article where they just like completely eviscerated Captain America, like on the 4th of July last summer on PBR.
Yeah.
Just ridiculous. Like, I don't know who's writing on that site, but they might as well. Maybe it's writers from the Mary Sue have moved over. I don't know.
Yeah,
but it's amazing what goes on there. Sometimes I start reading. I'm a paragraph in. I'm like, oh,
yeah.
These aren't guys who
There's
read
some
comics.
weird stuff.
They're not guys who read comics.
They don't
Good
know
stuff.
shit.
No, exactly. They don't. We only have a couple of these left. Grant Gustin.
Yeah.
I believe he's smart.
Thank God.
He's smart. He should.
It would be good for him. I will say this: it's gonna be good for him because the show is getting worse, and worse.
It's bad.
Like the thing is that the first episode of this season was a pretty decent start.
Oh, I didn't like it at all. I was like cringing.
Yeah, but it was like it was a decent start, and then it goes. What do you expect? Goes downhill, as you expect.
What do you think's going to happen? Do you honestly think if he does leave, Iris West is going to become a new Flash? Or
Well, we can say it like this.
Or they'll use the good Flash.
It's not about Flash anymore. It's never been about Flash anymore.
It's about Iris.
Yeah, it's always about her now and the other people.
Fucking Irish show.
They should just cancel the show. Just if he quits, just cancel the fucking shit.
Well, I think what he's trying to do is force the cancellation. I think it's gonna. They're talking about renewing it for a season 8, and I think he's smart to just like no, it's clearly jumped the shark. If you look at the ratings are
Yeah.
Oh, it's so bad.
So
it's this used to be the show where you would remember it came out if you missed it the night of premiere, you watch it the next morning whenever you could. It's
like
gotten to the
season
point-
1 was pretty good.
Yeah, season 1 to
pretty
3 were actually pretty good. And the
1 to 3,
Savitar-
yep.
And the Savitar season was all right because I liked the way they did the Flash killing effects. I love that shit. But it's literally turned into something about a comic book character and his growth to becoming the character and lessons learned to why is Iris crying again and why do I have to rely on her so much when she wasn't touched by a single bolt of lightning in the last week? That's it. I'm out.
Yeah.
It's become Days of Our Lives with Flash.
It's exactly. It's a teenage soap opera.
Yeah, just give her the powers and let him quit, and they can do whatever with the fucking show. I don't watch it anymore anyway.
But if she gets the powers, I'm hoping the first episode she learns to run fast and trips on her face. That's the only episode I want to see. There it goes.
Yeah, but
you will just watch that part. Just watch that part.
I would repeat, man, the whole 5 seconds, and then put it to like something like Rammstein.
Candace Patton's beautiful.
She
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Keith, did you ever watch the DC, the online comic thing they did last year, like the 9-hour events they had spoken to?
Yeah, the fandom.
Yeah, fandom.
Yeah.
If you actually watch the Flash specials, look
I
at
did.
everyone on the interview. You know, so everyone's happy, and then you see her, and she looks like resting birch face. She literally gets off the
I
whole
noticed
time
that.
the show.
Yeah,
So you can see where the drain of emotion is probably coming from.
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
I like her father there. Can't think of the actor's name.
The guy who plays her father.
Guy who plays her father.
I don't remember the name either, but he's a good actor though.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. He's like the guy you want to live next to, you know.
Yeah, and a good singer,
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Jesse.
Man,
damn it. Jesse L. Martin. Jesse.
Yeah.
Do you know what Grant Gustin reminds me of? The Jerry O'Connell when the My Secret Identity first came out.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Where he had his aerosol cans to control his flight, super flight. Yeah, it was hilarious. Yeah.
Edson, what do you think of this since you returned? Captain America. What do you think of
Sorry
Flash?
about that. Yeah, I can't say I'm surprised. I probably saw this coming from a while ago.
Yeah.
With the condition of all the CW shows, the way they've been kind of going downhill.
Yep.
He obviously regrets missing some opportunities that he's had other offers, and being stuck on a show like this. He obviously regrets it because he sees the way.
And all the episodes just repeating themselves every time. It's nothing. It's never something new. It's just repeating and like Iris crying, and it's like, oh, why are this and this?
Yeah, it's
if I want to watch a teenage opera, just watch Twilight, and that also is also bad. But
Or if you're lucky, you'll get a StreamYards link that has a whole bunch of people yelling in the back before the show goes live.
or if they really want to go for super cliche stuff, just go and watch High School Musical.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, it's which they did an episode of that a couple of years ago where they were all doing a musical. I remember that.
Yeah, they did.
But this comes like a week after they said they were going to renew it for season 8. So I'm guessing that once the rumors got out there was season 8, he was like, "Oh, I'm not anymore."
And Grant is a good actor. Like, he is a good actor, and
he is.
He is. He really.
I think he's a great Flash too. I'm so disappointed in Ezra Miller's casting because I really like
Ezra Miller. I will say Ezra Miller is Wally West. He acts like Wally West, and he reminds me of Wally West. He's not Barry at all.
Not. Oh, totally agree with that.
Yep. But we've come to that time of the evening. It's time to look at the ratings for Best Women.
Oh my god! Yeah, with the whole recasting too. Like when they recast
Ruby
Rose's character, they recasted her.
They were on hiatus. There's no Batwoman ratings this week.
Right. They didn't want to compete against the Oscars. Why?
I know.
Yeah.
What's sad about Batwoman? It's become a point of parody where it's like what you would expect from SCTV. It has reached that point of parody where a superhero heroine is no longer a superheroine, but a satire of a joke for seasons upon seasons. It's kind of sad. That's the way that they're treading all over this woman.
Not only that, the production values are so bad too. Like you watch Superman and Lois. And then I can't believe it's Batwoman's made by the same people. It's just not even close.
Well, isn't there HBO Max behind Superman and Lois?
Funny you say that. It popped up on HBO Max this week. Superman and Lois is on HBO.
Oh, interesting.
If you, have you guys watched the Demon Slayer yet or no?
Not yet.
No, I want to watch it. Everybody says good things about it.
Yeah, it's on par. I think it's actually kicking MK's ass in a couple of theaters against Defending Daily.
Yeah, we went through those numbers earlier. They're pretty close. They're neck and neck. Yeah.
Isn't it anime? Is it anime?
Yes, they have a Netflix series already. You can watch that first, and I think it attaches. I keep hitting my mic with my hand.
I hear that.
But it continues with the movie, I believe. Because Netflix is also getting the Berserker, right? We're getting that Berserker movie.
Anime, I'm so fucking hyped, dude.
It's gonna be a while, I would think, though, because he's just started filming John Wick 4, right?
He finished. He just finished up Matrix 4, I believe.
Matrix 4, and now he's doing John Wick 4.
Or now,
and then he's gonna do Berserker.
Right. So
does that guy ever rest?
No, I don't think he does. He's
when he's younger,
he's
he was
living
a
his best
fan,
life,
too.
man. He's having a good old time.
For all you know, Jace, he's just jumping in another phone booth, and a different Keanu Reeves is coming arriving in his phone booth and taking over for that time.
Exactly.
Man.
Strange things are afoot at the Circle K.
Whoa! All you hear is "Wild Stallions." What the hell is that?
No, but that's gonna be nice.
One last comic-related story before we go to the
is that Superman is giving the mantle to his son?
Yep.
Because he's supposed to, because he's trying. Because what the original Superman's going to do is try to take over the world, and it's going to end up being his son trying to defeat him, right?
No, that's not.
Which one am I thinking of? Is that the Black Superman?
That's Invincible.
Probably.
Don't spoil Invincible for me.
Okay, they don't take over the world.
I don't know. No, but yeah, this.
Oh, it looks like Clark Knight is going away into space.
When does Blank Man get his own show?
Yeah, it's Blank Man. That'd be good.
Damon Wayans.
Yeah. Does anybody want to read a comic book with Jonathan Kent?
Who?
No,
I wasn't very interested. No.
They made his package really small. Look at that. Look. It's like you are a super boy.
He's a teenager, though.
Do you wonder? I mean, the timing of this. Do you wonder if the success of Invincible kind of spurred this on? Like, we have like a teenage Superman kind of a.
But that doesn't make sense because he's been. If he is part Kryptonian, Clark has already been training him, or at least teaching him about how to accept his powers. So
well, they kind of did that in the Rebirth run. It was the Rebirth one was very much like the show Superman and Lois is. They lived in Smallville, and he was teaching Jonathan about his powers and all that stuff. But
I don't understand how that would work.
Mm.
it
I hate
won't.
those gloves.
It's going to last 12 issues, and then they're going to bring Clark back.
22 pages of action.
22 pages of action.
You know what the action is, right? You flip it through 22 pages really fast.
You just see him like flying through the air as he's going.
Yeah, I'd be like, you've been Grant Gustining that shit. Done.
Well, wait, we have some other news though. Justice Society World War II is out.
Where is that? Is that in this article here?
No,
Or
I
do you
just
have it?
No.
I am gonna watch the movie after this. So
Oh, yeah, I
the
saw
new
that.
movie.
The
Yeah, the new
animated.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
That is out now.
Was there like a bug on your microphone or something?
Dude, that's thunder. I'm on the 21st floor.
Thunder?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Damn.
That's why I was like, what's going on? Because I thought it was my stomach rumbling.
That burger, man.
I'm like,
Gotta get that
Mother
burger.
Nature
burger.
knows.
That's what it was. You were
Burger,
looking at that burger, and you were like, oh.
Working its way through, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Here's like KFC. Get away from me.
Now I want a burger. I just had a salad. for dinner.
An Impossible burger.
I had a salad and a sub for lunch. It was great.
Have you tried the Beyond Burgers, Stacey?
Yes. Impossible. I like the Impossible one better.
Keith, can I put your head on this body if you want, so you can have your own Keith Hulk?
I'd love that. Would you?
Hulk?
Thank you.
Yeah, I can do that in everyone.
Hulk.
You can have the council. You can have the council of Shulks. Just grunting, asking
That
what
is,
my
that
breast
is
went.
incredible that is She-Hulk. Still can't get over that.
That's
I can.
crazy.
Oh, it's amazing.
It's really hard to shave my nipples in the morning before I put my bra on.
Tweezers and block.
I'm so sorry,
Oh.
Sounds really nice.
Yeah.
I got a better one too. I think I have a bunch of edits. No, don't wait on me to be like the clown. Go ahead.
I only have one story left, and it's for Jude.
Okay. Hey, Jude.
I know.
Don't bring us down. Oh my God! I can't believe you just
Oh.
did that, Jude. Because here's the story.
That's it.
You knew this already. You knew it was coming.
Oh, he was ready
I'll be
for you.
He was ready.
Oh.
Hang on, I'll solo you. Where are you here? There we go.
What the hell is that?
It's an alien.
It's a xenomorph.
Oh, I can't. All I see is the lower half because I have a window.
Isn't that cool? Look at the skull, man.
That's scary.
Yeah,
it's like
that is so
translucent.
nice, man.
Yeah,
Just own some of
this
my
is
figures.
NECA released this. This
NECA,
was
yeah.
This is based on the actual costume. It was actually clear when they did the prototype.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, man.
Ew.
I have my xenomorph.
And you will see.
I've seen this costume up close. When I went to Seattle at the Museum of Pop Culture, they had
Oh.
this costume. It was amazing.
I got to shoot video in this Museum of Pop Culture.
Ooh.
For a
If I
job
had
for
money enough,
Microsoft,
man,
we had
if
free
I-
run of the place, Pete. It was awesome. I
Wow.
had so much
money enough.
footage. Yeah, I have a ton of footage.
Hmm.
I thought that was a new Nightcrawler.
Wait, I gotta put a dress on it.
Dude, you're gonna have to cash in some Bitcoin here and go buy this costume.
You're a sick
Yep.
bastard.
Ah,
Xenomorph's new pronouns is tree.
That's Wally West's pronoun. What are you talking about?
yesterday was Alien Day. Oh, that reminded. Oh, I had a story. I put some
Yeah,
stories
Alien.
in our Google Calendar, and then they vanished because I think I've closed Chrome before I saved
That'd be
it.
smart.
Oh,
Yeah, Aliens just turned 35.
Yeah.
same age as me.
So Julian's auction in Beverly Hills is accepting bids on a translucent prototype costume. There it is, Jude. The translucent prototype costume of Big
Oh
Jim,
man, I would love to own that.
as fans call the titular xenomorph.
Titular.
Titular.
The unofficial holiday is inspired by the name of the moon that Big Chap lives on, LV 426, hence 426.
Mm.
The specimen is expected to fetch between $40,000 and $60,000. So get the Bitcoin going, Jude, and you could probably get this thing. Please do.
I think the actor that wore it.
That is so cool.
Wasn't he like
Ugh.
7 feet
Yeah.
tall or something? Or
Yes,
was
he
it
Yeah,
was.
he was.
Yeah, he was a South African design student, I think.
Wow.
So basically, one Bitcoin would do it.
Yeah,
right.
probably.
You could, man. Could.
That is
Look-
awesome. Look at that.
Ugh, that's
actually, doesn't it
creepy.
actually look like it was like preserved in formaldehyde? Look at this thing.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, that's icky.
The veiny
don't-
prototype. It's veiny.
Ooh.
It is veiny.
Six, where are you? Come on. We need
It's so veiny.
There's texture.
Lots of texture.
Which includes a complex mouth breathing apparatus on its back, was designed to be worn by 6'10" Nigerian visual artist
Nigeria.
Balaji. Oh my god, I'm gonna
Balaji.
Balaji Badejo.
Okay,
Is
what?
cast as the alien for his exceptionally long legs.
Legs.
Is he wearing
Here's his
underwear?
butt.
Oh, it's missing.
Nice ass.
It's
There-
it's
there's
an
no hiney
ass.
cover.
Assless alien.
Yeah, assless alien.
Ass
It's definitely, it's definitely thicker than a Snickers.
Oh my goodness.
Awesome.
Pretty
That's so he
thick.
can use the bathroom if he needs.
Oh, it gets better. It gets better. The costume's lips were made from latex condoms.
I haven't changed.
While the final interpretation incorporated real human bones, including a skull inside its cylindrical head.
What?
Mm-hmm.
There was
Yep.
real bones in there?
Yeah, look.
Ooh.
Not in the actual costume. I think they were cast off of real bones. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you look at the action figures.
Well, it says the final
Yeah.
interpretation incorporated real human bones.
It says the final interpretation. Yeah.
Like maybe like the spine there, like that. looks
Because there were different costumes, obviously. You know, like for what it needed to do. Like one
So you
would
know,
like.
if you- Go ahead. Yeah.
No. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say if you donate your body to the arts now instead of just into science, it can make your way into a creepy costume.
Yeah.
Your bones.
The alien costume is haunted.
I
Right.
H.R. Giger, man. I don't know what was going on in that dude's brain, but man, did he
You should Google what his house. You should. See
Oh,
his
I've
house.
yeah, and I've seen like there's a coffee table book with all his conceptual art in it. It's awesome. It's just so
Crazy.
I think I actually have that as a digital version of that. It's a great book.
Do you, Pete?
Yeah.
Yeah, I should get it. I mean, it's probably out of print. Oh, that rings a bell.
Wow, that's an old school ring.
That'd be
That
smash.
was old school, man.
Who is it?
It's Pete. It's for Pete.
Oh, is it Pete?
It's
It's
Pete's
his
dad.
agent. He's gonna want more money to come on next week.
But we're not done yet, Keith. We still have more action figures to go through.
That's what I'm looking for, Jude. It was in the calendar and I lost it.
I still want that transforming Optimus.
Here. I'll
Did you
put
do
it
the
in.
prisoner?
Just share
Did
your
you do the
screen,
pri-
Jude. Share your screen. I'll pop it up.
Did you do the
Too late.
prisoner one?
I just put the link in the thing.
Oh yeah, that was the one.
Did you
How
do
did I forget this one?
the prisoner action figures?
The prisoner action figures.
Okay, just make.
I'm not a prisoner.
I'm
I'm
a
a free
free
man.
man.
Oh my god, this is that show you were talking about.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Robert Meyer Burnett bought them all. We were talking about these last week.
He postponed his show twice or three times because we went on over an hour and a half to 3 hours. So it was fantastic.
He's awesome, man. That was unbelievable.
Dude, Psytrance. I can't believe I found him in Psytrance. I didn't think anyone would listen to that crap
He's
ever.
he's so great that you can just say something like I said, Robert, thank you for posting the link to those prisoner action figures. Oh my God. He talks about them for half an hour, right?
Yeah,
that's
great.
That's
I
how
love
he
it.
is. I bought these. I bought this one. I bought two of them because one will go on the wall and one I have to take out and display.
No
Display.
lie. Your first live stream, you would have it out of the box in front of the camera and be like, hey, welcome to your show with the prisoner. I mean, White Keith. I mean, I don't know.
You got to get. It was tough to choose. Like I wanted to buy. I wanted to buy them all, but
How tall are they?
But they're 4 inches, 5 inches.
Not too bad. I would honestly go for the one with the that one right there. That's actually the
This is the one I got. Like when it came down to it, this
Yeah.
is classic number 6, right?
I just like the blazer because it does that nice type of white on the black. I think.
The white trim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
well,
it's
this
like-
is what he looks like in the village. That's once he's in the village, this is what he wears.
He can be a classy attendee, or he can be the butler. It works both ways. It's a very
Or
nice jacket.
go to a corporate meeting.
Or visit Hugh Hefner.
I wanted this one too from
Oh
the
yeah,
pilot.
look at that one.
This is from the pilot when he gets actually like abducted, when he's an actual spy. That's a great one.
The prisoner. I gotta remember this. What is it on? Is it on Netflix?
It's on Prime. It's British.
Okay.
It's British.
It's British.
British.
It's British.
All
It's
right,
British. Yeah.
if I'm gonna watch The Prisoner, you guys got to go watch Little Britain.
I've seen Little Britain.
No,
It's
Little Britain, man.
fantastic.
That is,
Yes, it
I
is.
grew up with that, dude. I grew up with that.
It's so good because it
It
brings you
is.
back to reality when we had a sense of humor. It's so good. Computer says
Yep.
no.
Yeah.
So Ed,
Computer says now.
I love. Do they come with a sign or is that just the marking?
Glinzer wants information.
Tier 3.
Now, here's the thing with this one, number 6 Beachscape Edition. Oh, the only thing that's different
I was
is
say, what's
that
the difference?
there's no badge. His number 6
Badge.
Well, that's smart yet so greedy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wow!
Whoa,
Look at that.
Yeah, I like that one.
Edson, did you finish the series?
No, I haven't finished yet.
I got like 5 more to go.
Oh, okay.
How many seasons is there?
1. There's only
Just
17.
one.
Oh.
Yeah, 17 episodes.
Did you see this
estimated delivery 2022, bro.
Yeah, I know. Did you see this episode? Checkmate.
Which one? No, I don't think I saw it.
Oh my god.
What number
This
is
one
that?
is so awesome. I don't know which number episode it is, but
Okay.
there's a big chessboard in the middle of the village.
Oh, I saw the previews for this.
Oh my god, it's so good. And when you watch Robert and Az's review of that, they're just like,
This is the one you're getting? That figure?
no, I'm getting the top one. I'm getting
I've
the
gotten all
classic.
4.
This one.
The badge.
Oh, right, yeah.
Then you could get all 4
for
That's
$85,
which I wanted to do, but I want to take. I can't, then I have to buy 2 of them.
Right. You have to buy
You can buy the
two.
whole set and just buy one that you can
Because
take
you
out
want to
or something
open some
else.
of these, don't you,
Yeah.
Keith?
That's why I bought 2
Exactly.
because I want one on the wall, one open. Especially
That's
because
what I
this is
do.
the Kickstarter. These are going to be like,
Whoa, what was
these
it?
are going to be
Round
worth something. I think. This one's the coolest.
Oh shit!
I might go back and get this. The freaking rover. How awesome is this? And you can display him in the rover. You can put him in there.
Is he in there though, or is it you have to buy it
Yeah.
separately?
No,
right?
he comes
No,
in
no,
the
he
rover.
comes with
It's
it.
Oh,
the
so then you don't
$40.
need that one then, because then he has the badge on that one, so you want to buy a different one if you're going to buy this.
Yeah, I know. I just thought it was cool because he goes in the rover.
That's funky.
That
I
is
just want to
awesome.
say rover.
Cool.
Huh?
He's like saying rover.
Oh, the rover's awesome.
Rover.
Dun, 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 dun,
Get in
dun,
your
dun,
rover.
And they have these 2-packs,
I like that. I
Oh.
which
like
is
the
great.
box.
So you get number 6 and number 2.
And the hat.
Oh, number 2.
Number 2.
That's
The
wicked.
new number 2.
Number 2.
Oh, works for number 2.
You said number 2.
Number 2.
Then they have the Schizoid Man, and you get number 6 and number 12. That was a good episode. They're all good episodes.
You
Like
also
I've
get
never seen a
slipcover.
show
They're all
that's
good.
so dense and written so well that there's not a wasted second.
Hmm.
Like there's nothing wasted. Like everything is so well done and meticulously written, and it's genius. The show. Today's
gotta watch
focused belong in the rover. They like being in a bubble anyway. Ooh, yeah, Glinzer with Glinzer.
I'm gonna check the show out, man.
Yeah, me too.
2-pack bundle.
I've
Exclusive.
actually never heard about it before today, so
The Prisoner.
yeah.
Oh, it's great. You're an Iron Maiden fan. What do you think the song "The Prisoner" is about?
Mhm.
This
And
show.
show is Back in the Village is also about this show.
I am not a number.
Trivia.
I am a free man.
Yep. So the song "The Prisoner" off "Number the Beast" and the song "Back in the Village" off "Power Slave" are both about this show.
Really?
Yep.
What
And
year
this
did
one-
it come out?
Wish I could get this bundle.
This is the one Robert Meyer Burnett bought. He bought the
Of
all.
course.
Damn.
It's the shirt and
course.
everything. The number
Oh,
6
that's
shirt.
pretty nice.
Yeah.
$245.
Where's he gonna put it on his
Yeah.
shelf?
No, Jude. No.
Creepy mother.
It's $490 because you need to have 2.
2 of them.
Yeah, you need to have 2, so you can take out the others and.
Wow.
So my question is,
Look at
Keith,
this
as you're
Oh, the
watching,
stretch goal got unlocked. We could get the little stand.
Oh, cool.
Ooh,
I get the
that's
stand.
pretty cool.
Mom, look at the stand.
Oh,
now
cool.
my question is when you're watching the show, do you take the figures out and play with them as the show's?
Of course, you reenact.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Stretch goal number 2 is inflatable rover.
Oh no.
Woo! Oh, this is awesome.
You chuck it around the yard.
Hey.
Dun, 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 dun,
It's a
dun, dun,
balloon,
dun, dun,
and I'm
dun.
so excited for it.
It's like a little white beach ball.
Wow, look at that.
I'm not
It was
surprised
great.
all those were unlocked. I mean, this thing had got way
I'm telling you, this show is so freaking good, man.
All right, I'll watch this.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
Yep.
Well,
Like you can't binge it either because, like I said, they're so dense. They're just like it's an hour of this intense mind games and espionage and the whole thing, and just like you need to.
You get mind fucked, like really mind.
I watch them once a week, and actually I've missed like 2 or 3 weeks now because like you can only watch one. You got to go you got to walk away and process it, and it's so good. Yeah. Thanks for reminding me of that, Jude. I was actually looking for something else.
I had them all up on my tab here, so. And I was just closing them, and I was like, what's going on here? He's not talking about this? Are you crazy?
I don't know why I didn't open that. Here's the one I was looking for you, once again.
Happy Alien
Day.
Day?
We were on the Xenomorph thing.
Yeah.
Happy Alien Day. Super 7 reveals new Xenomorph.
Game over, man. Game over.
Yeah.
What are we going to do?
Look at the bot. Look at the back.
Nice.
Game over, man. Game over.
Oh, nice.
And here's all the Xenomorphs.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Sam Bishop.
Ooh. They're cute though. But I would them all.
Yeah, these are cool.
I love them, dude. I need to take a marathon on the movies again.
Oh, they have the one from Alien 4.
Yeah, Alien 4
Alien
right here,
Resurrection. Yeah, that really dreadful newborn.
So they have the original.
The Joss Whedon one.
Yeah, the Joss Whedon Xenomorph, and then they have the Alien 3, which was like kind of like a panther or something.
It was a
dog. It was called
the runner alien.
It was the bull alien or something. There was supposed to be a dog, a bull alien supposedly, but they changed the animal halfway through because they were supposed to actually attack or infest their not their crops, but the livestock. That's how it was supposed to go in the script, I believe.
Yeah, there was so many changes to that script.
Yeah, it showed.
There's a great if you get the Saga edition on Blu-ray, it comes with 2-hour documentaries on each film. Yeah, and just the story behind Alien 3 is just mind blowing.
Yeah. It's still watchable. The fourth one's not.
No.
There is Invincible 7-inch figures coming.
There are?
I put
The
them
fourth
down
one
in
was
share.
something.
Whose head is that?
That's my head. It's on my
Is
body.
it?
No, that's Allie. That's Abby from Last of Us 2.
Oh, okay.
Abby
It's
Smash.
small.
I can't really tell. It's like
Didn't they make Ripley a clone also in the fourth movie?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that
think
was
I remember that.
Resurrection.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
That
was.
See those?
That's
bad.
Or do you want me to share them?
You have you got the Invincible figures up?
Yeah. I put
Hey,
up
Explorer.
Let's see. There they are.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Oh, that's pretty accurate too.
Welcome
That is
to
pretty
the-
accurate too, man.
That is
Scratch.
Entertainment Earth for $40 coming June.
Wow.
We also have,
Keith, you're gonna be broke.
I'm trying to get past the Funko.
Oh, he's been working a
Shang-Chi
lot,
already
so.
there.
No, right?
Here's the best part. My daughter's into this stuff too, so I can say I got it for both of us.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, Trapjaw.
Oh,
Yeah,
Nice.
they're re-releasing all the He-Man.
Massively
Yep,
universe.
they're going origins
Nice.
style. So the
That is
Entertainment
nice.
Earth is your friend if you want to.
What was that site that you showed us last time where you got all your action figures?
Oh, that was Wish.
Yeah.
Wish.com, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's cool.
That is pretty fucking sick.
See,
Dude.
it's on the card back, so you got to buy two. I like when they're in the box because you can take them out of the box and carefully get them out of the. But when they're on the card back, once you rip that thing off, it's over.
The 6-inch. This is a 6-inch Funko, but honestly, it's so freaking cool.
Nice.
Crane comes out too.
I
so
only have
good.
2 Funko
Oh
Pops.
my god.
That's
I
cool.
will never buy more. I will
I
never.
saw an image.
I'll wait for
It's a
10
rabbit
inch.
hole, man. You buy if you could.
I
I have
know.
400 pops or so, yes, but my collection's about worth 10 grand. I can sell a single pop for 1,000 if I wanted to. I'll show it someday.
Jeez, fuck crypto, man. Holy shit.
I've been collecting since 2012, right? So I have a rarer collection than most people. Like I paid lower dollar I pay $43 for one Blu-ray DVD set with a Spider-Man in it from a Comic-Con, right? 43 sold it for $989.92. And one guy returned it because it was the wrong address. I got to keep the money and the second pop and sell it last year.
Wow.
Wow.
To resell it.
They never got back to me. I waited like almost a year before they got back. And
Wow.
before I sold it because they never got back to me.
Wow.
Ooh,
I
that
love
is
that.
nice, dude.
Triclops.
That is the retro bolt. That's the like that. I think it's the first gen remold. That's beautiful. It's even vinyl. Look at even vinyl tape and everything.
That's
nice. That's really nice.
All I
It
ever
was
see
really
at the
bad
store.
painting.
They
Yeah.
have these at the store, but all I ever see are like He-Man,
He-Man,
Skeletor, and Manny
Skeletor.
faces. Like
That's
that's
all
it.
I see.
It's a 6-inch Godzilla. Wait,
Nice.
Oh, that's cool, though, actually.
No, this is a.
Oh, I like that
That's
one.
cool.
Okay, that was kind of
That's the
cute.
10
Yeah, that was
that's
kind of
10
cute though.
inches.
That was
10.
good.
Wow.
Wow, supersized.
I kind of
Yeah,
like
they had
that.
some of those. Yeah, those are sick. When they did the first Godzillas, I think it was Godzilla King of the Monsters. They did different variants. And they had the back this weird, nice blue tint all the way up the spikes. It's sick.
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's
Funko
really
had some great
cool.
stuff. Like they can design pretty well, but then they just sit there. I would take these ones, haul them out, and make them a piggy bank.
There
Oh, there you go.
Or what you do is you hollow out the eyes and you use like 2 blue LEDs that are controlled by a Bluetooth switch.
Go on with a dark Iron Man.
Keith, I always
Where's
loved
that?
your.
The phone right above it. Go up. There it is.
It has the snap. That's
I
the snap.
That's awesome.
Keith,
That is pretty cool.
do you still have that Godzilla mug holder?
Yeah, I have 2 of them.
That's
There's
awesome.
pens in
I
them.
love that thing, dude.
When
MTV,
MTV used to
man.
play
That's-
music.
That's the old. That's the old one too. That's from like '97.
It's from that
Yeah.
shitty '98 Matthew Broderick movie. It's right here.
I love that fucking thing. You used to leave that in your desk.
No, not there.
I have a cup full of pens in there.
That is cool.
Actually, the cup.
It's probably worth
Con Guy-
something.
If Con Guy's watching, he'll recognize the cup. Beast of New Haven.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gizmodo. You're useless. Yeah. But these
I
guys, you
know.
showed them the self-transforming Optimus already before, right? That
Oh
monster
yeah,
voice. Yeah.
that's worth another look. I love that thing.
I love that. thing.
Dude, don't get your hopes up. It's $20.
It's $700.
Oh,
No,
the Godzilla thing.
the cup holder is
Oh,
only
I thought it
$20.
was worth more. Than
No,
that.
no, that was a Taco Bell giveaway. That thing was that there's millions of those.
Yeah. Plus, the movie sucked.
Yeah,
I have something. I don't know if it's worth anything, but I'll show you guys. Hold on.
keep it in your pants, Jude.
Yeah. 6. Where are you, 6? That's her
She-
role. She's got to
we-
jump in on those.
We need someone to point and laugh.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it.
I'm sorry, Jude. I'm
What did you say?
nothing. It's all good.
Nothing.
I love you.
Do you guys remember these?
Catch you on the replay.
Yep.
Oh yeah, yep. We have.
Oh
That is
yeah.
Batman
Whoa, those are when
Forever.
McDonald's actually had
Yeah.
skill.
I
Look at
remember
that. Isn't
those.
this cool, dude? This thing
Yeah.
survived the tests of time, dude.
Wow.
Mhm. We had some of
Does
those.
it smell like real Disney?
Look at the
Oh my god!
Batman Forever.
Oh, yeah, it's
and then the
better.
handle is actually his bat, with the rope, batarang kind
Nice.
of thing.
Well,
I've drank
Jude,
so many
for-
cups of coffee out of this thing, and it still looks brand new.
you could buy all 4 of them for $30.
Nah, all right, never mind then. Damn it!
It's still cool.
Damn
Are
it!
Was he gonna ban
you
it?
trying to
Damn
sell
it.
it? Are you trying to sell it? You're not.
No,
trying-
it's just I've
think
had this
so.
for years, and I'm surprised it hasn't. I've broken it. Break all kinds of glasses, but
It gives you joy. You should keep it.
McDonald's
should
doesn't
keep
put shit like this in their Happy Meals anymore.
I had every
No, they
single
just
one
have
of the,
shit now.
the Star Wars, the 4 glasses from McDonald's. That had this all 4 Star Wars glasses, and one by one they broke.
Yeah.
Keith, do you remember
Bird.
the Ghostbusters glasses they used to have?
Yep.
The old '80s, not Melissa McCarthy, and just as one cup. There was a bunch.
Well, I had the Star Trek 3 Taco Bell cups,
Yeah.
which were
Tacos
designed like the actual
smell.
Star Trek glasses with the weird bottoms on them and stuff.
Do you guys want to buy a Force Awakens Stormtrooper 3D glasses? I have a
No.
pair. I don't,
No.
Nobody does.
No,
Thank you.
it's Force Awakens, dude. And
If they make Megatron like the $700 Prime, then it will be like that movie, Small Soldiers. I know, right?
I love small soldiers.
You know what? If they make Megatron, I'm gonna spend the money. I love.
Yeah, but what happens if he interacts only with Optimus Prime? Holy
Small Soldiers,
shit.
man. That was a good movie.
But they're gonna
that movie.
Keith, they're gonna make him into a Nerf gun. They're not gonna make him into a.
They'll make him into the tank.
Judah, are you a Predator fan as well?
Yes,
I love Predator.
Have you seen the Prime one with the LED lights?
Yes, we saw. You're talking about the one that transforms on its own?
No.
Oh.
What?
Ooh, motherfucker.
Look at that, sexy. And that sideshow, motherfuckers, that's dollars right there.
Yep.
With the LEDs, dude. Look at the mask.
That's
now is that
want
is that articulate or is this a statue? Oh, it's just
a statue. Yes.
I want that so fucking bad.
How tall is that? Or how big is it?
I don't know. I think it's a personal question.
No, you have to RSVP. They didn't have stats yet. You have to RSVP.
Like this is their
Holy shit,
this is
what
their
they're saying.
Oh my.
Yeah, when they do statues.
Yeah.
I
Look
know
at
they make
that.
so good ones, dude.
Jinkies.
I love the Xenomorph from Alien, but Predators to me is so much better.
Oh, he's a badass.
That's just so well
Oh,
designed.
he is, and they are, man. I love the whole species, dude. They are fucking epic.
I feel like I have a sickness that I see a Predator toy and I have to buy it because they're just so cool.
Oh
I
yes,
love
dude.
this shit. Get off my screen, Apple. Like, I just got rid of you.
no.
Oh, hey,
Fuck
does anyone want
my
some
Baby Yoda.
BTS? You want some BTS?
Nah.
Iron Giant.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, in the stream
Wow,
I did
20
on the
inches.
podcast too, they asked me if I did cry of Iron Giant 2, and I was like, no, I didn't.
No.
I'm a hard person, man. Like, I don't cry that often. It's a good movie, but I didn't cry.
It's a great movie. I love that movie.
I'm sorry. This is childhood right there. I remember that in childhood.
It is childhood, yeah. It's a really good movie, but I didn't cry.
Everyone's like, hey, Ready Player One. I'm like, no.
I don't want to admit how old I was when Iron Giant came out. So.
I know it was like it was a movie I watched with my kids. Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
Stuff like
Batman.
Oh, with the black suit and stuff. That's kind of
cool.
neat.
Oh, I like that one.
I really love
Jinkies.
the Batman with the coat and
Is that the Batman by Gaslight?
Last
Gaslight
Batman or whatever it is, Final Batman.
Or are you talking about the Nightmare Batman?
That is cool.
With the duster? Yeah.
Like, you don't get, like...
What is that?
That's Batman.
That looks like
Weird.
a cross between like an alien.
It's like Man Bear Pig Batman.
nice. That was pretty.
Half man, half bear.
It's one of
half
those. Sorry,
pig.
oops, sorry, I pressed the button. It's like it's
Half-
it's the
half
sketch
bat,
statue.
half man, half bear.
Steven, do you own any of the Hot Toys or any of the?
Fuck, no, that's
Hot
right.
Shows?
I can't do that. No.
Yeah, I know. That's.
I wish. When I think about it, like I can get this hot toy, or I can buy a whole bunch of extra computer parts in case something happens.
I have a friend who lives near me. He buys hot toys all the fucking time.
Oh my
That's an
god.
expensive hobby.
Yep.
Well, he lives home. He lives home.
There you
He's
go.
and he's also gonna take over the
Oh, there's
house
one?
when.
Okay.
So they're like a rich family, so it's no problem for him. And he has a lot of cool stuff.
Like God.
Oh, those toys are amazing. The hot toys.
They're making them so really well too.
I know. They get better every year.
Now,
like,
what's the better of the two, Sideshow or Hot Toys?
They both have their
Sideshow sells
goods.
hot toys.
These are hot toys, aren't they? No.
Yeah. Sideshow sells hot toys.
Sideshow's the okay.
I love this Joker. I really.
Why?
That's creepy.
Even though I hated that book, but
It's like a Silobite.
Yeah, the book is not that good, but the character looks epic though. It kind of reminds you of a character from Hellraiser.
yeah.
Yeah.
That is what I love with it.
Good call. The book was.
I don't want to touch that.
What the hell's going on?
Jesus.
I'm a horror fan too, so.
Is that? It's wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay, that's
As
pretty fun.
Batman the Merciless. That's from
Yeah.
the Dark Knight medals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Smith, I literally thought it was Deathstroke.
Oh yeah, could be.
Yeah.
Like you won't ever find stuff like this. It's nice looking at $1,700.
I go on that site all the time and just poke around and go.
Just dream.
I want the
Just dream.
Christopher Reeve Superman. It looks awesome.
Wow, that Grogu dude. That thing's creepy.
You want a hug? That's creepy. Look at freaking Hulk over here.
What the
I
hell?
know.
Yeah.
Is that a leaf?
But
Is that a leaf field?
you
cult?
get sex like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you
that's
see?
awesome.
I think it was
Hulkbuster.
Robert
It's
Meyer
awesome.
Burnett's second
Wow.
episode.
But it's awesome.
Yeah, he has that, I think, on his shelf.
Yeah, well, he shows it. I think on the second one when him and Az started doing the Hot
Yeah.
Toys. The
I remember
second he showed everything. Like it's awesome.
It's just pretty to look at. It's just, it's like statue or going out on a date.
Lindsay
Statue.
says there's a bat whammon in there. A bat.
There was actually a guy who.
But they need to
designed-
make the Ryan Wilder bat whammon.
Keith, you remember the guy who had the life size Hulk Smasher when we were at Trificon?
That's awesome.
Then
That was
That
great.
I want.
Yeah,
That
I have a video of that.
Oh, that's
somewhere.
when he cut Thor's hair.
Yeah.
yeah, that's so cool.
Rick.
It looks like Stan. It looks like Stan though. That's what's great.
I miss seeing him in the movies, dude. I miss seeing him.
Yeah.
Don't worry, they'll deep fake him soon.
Yeah, they will.
No, but that won't be the same. That won't be the
And
same.
then you get a $2,000.
Explore.
Wish you could have
Oh,
sex with
Sentinel.
it.
Yeah. I feel you,
Well,
Explore.
it depends how my
I
crypto.
feel-
It
That is a
depends
1
how
in
my
10
crypto's
skill.
doing.
That's a
Yeah.
1 in 10 skill.
I would love to have that one, dude. Damn.
Look at that.
That is awesome.
It's you don't get any X-Men that look like this anymore. They're all trying to bang the other X-Men, like Cyclops, Wolverine, and shit. It's just
Oh wow!
That's,
Oh.
That with it.
that's on the floor on the model.
Oh man.
Wow.
It's so nice.
Look at
Wow.
Beast. Oh,
Beast looks
shit.
awesome.
I'm getting really depressed now because I really want it.
I don't know what happened to Wolverine.
No,
there.
I'm getting depressed, Jace, because you had to show me all the new designs of these people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the new designs.
Oh my god.
Wow, that's awesome. Go back to
And you
Rogue.
can
Go
see
back.
the old designs here, like the good designs and everything, and you just think about.
Look at how this. I love how she punched a chunk right out of his face.
Yeah, cool.
That is cool.
That was
Really?
fucking epic, dude.
And look at how the helmet's painted. There's like distressing and rust, and
It's really well
that is
painted.
awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Steven, when you buying this for me?
As soon as you say learn the words "not happening" in every language you play.
It's so great to be poor.
Yeah,
so-
yeah, it's fantastic being poor. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's great. Yeah.
Oh, look,
Yeah.
that Wolverine thing.
What
That is
the
actually pretty. That is pretty. It's like a mucho.
That's weird.
That's cool.
It is cool.
It is cool looking though.
It's
that
like
it
day.
is.
It's like the what is it called? Day of the Dead or whatever.
Or Nacho Libre, like the.
These are the neon.
Yeah.
These are the neon marbles, I think, as well. Oh yeah, Urban Aztec.
That is like cool to just have in the collection. It's like looks unique.
It is unique.
Why
Cool.
can't Marvel learn from this?
I don't know.
What the fuck happened to Shrek?
That's weird. Why
It's only $39. You can afford it.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I saw Tron like lights, and I had to look.
Neon
at
War Machine.
Hot,
Oh,
Hot
that's
Toys
so
exclusive.
cool.
I bet you that all lights up too. I bet he's got LEDs all over.
It's
it.
all neon. Yeah.
Unless
Why,
there's
why didn't we
there,
get
but-
this in a movie? Would have
know,
been
right?
sick looking.
Yeah, that looks like
Oh,
lights
you can
change. They're
change the
customizable.
LEDs.
Yeah, yes, you did.
Fuck.
They're using Tron yellows right now. Those bastards are cheating.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
You're right. You're right. They are using Tron colors.
Yeah, but you can control it.
It looks pretty fucking.
And you know
nice.
what? I bet there's a phone app and you can change the colors on the phone.
It's only $520. Then it's 12 to almost 12, 13 inches tall almost. Shit.
Only $37 a month, Steve.
It features a helmet. I'm not doing this. You gonna pay for it a month?
No, I'm
I
just
think so.
pointing it out. Just pointing it out.
It features a helmet with an LED light up function, movie accurate proportion. Oh, shoosh.
Wow.
Oh, wait. Okay, so the luminous effect patterns under the. Okay, so you can.
Just start OnlyFans and we all can get a lot of
Yeah, that's
money.
what everyone wants to see. Me eating Twinkies in the dark while crying. Yeah, that's it. No. What is it? And a mixture of matte black, shiny black, and orange colored armors with luminous reflective patterns appearing under the specialized LED. So yes, there is an LED, I believe, under the armor, and this is the stuff that reflects when depending on the angle. Dude.
Nice.
Wow.
I can't stop. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take your whole stream, but damn.
No, it was over. This is all bonus time. So.
Oh.
Wow.
It looks pretty sick.
I
wish
think
we
it's
had
time to
like
look into
that.
Bitcoin. I got to look into this non-fungible token. I want to turn $100 into 15 grand like this woman did.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I can
Kate's in the chat. Hey, Kate.
Hi, Kate.
Welcome.
Hey, Kate.
They should make one with Illuminor. What's Illuminor?
What's Illuminor?
Hot Steven, do a hot tub stream. It might no. Because you won't see the hot tub.
Yeah,
You
the
just
thing,
see
yeah,
the
the thing
water
with Twitch.
gone.
Yeah,
I think we
Jesus
should.
Christ.
Yeah,
Hot tub
Pornhub
stream.
Lite. Yeah, no.
Hot tub stream.
No, hot tub stream will be my
stream.
monetization.
Hot tub stream.
Not gonna work. Take your shirt off.
No. Damn Gary, he's gonna make me do it.
Yeah, is he gonna hold you
you
down
guys
across the
you guys
internet?
making bets?
No, 'cause he wants to do
No,
it.
no, get
Sure.
off my screen, Thor. No, I don't want to see that triangle head. motherfucker.
Spider-Man armory. What's that?
Ooh, that is a good looking cable though.
That's
Holy
what she
shit,
said.
Look at that fucking gun, dude.
Look at the arm. Look at the line work on the
Yeah, that is.
arm.
Jesus Christ, that is
Dude,
good
that's
looking.
my cable, bro. That's my cable. That's a gun, dude.
Yep.
Wow.
That's an apple.
Nice.
Holy shit.
Apple not included.
That's an apple.
24.5 inches tall.
Ladies.
Wow.
That is a real deal.
Nice.
And the cape is cloth. It looks like the cape is cloth. Is that cloth?
It looks like cloth. Like
It
Or
probably
that
is.
has,
Yeah.
It's probably wired, like the really thin wires, so you can actually compose it.
Right.
Or it's stuck in that position.
Wow.
God damn. Wait, removable
If
portal.
I
What do you?
had
Oh,
$1
you can
million
remove the portal. Oh, okay.
If
Nice.
I had $1 million.
I know.
I'd be rich.
I would make out with cable.
Nice.
You said something about Spider-Man. This one?
Yeah, below the below Thor or
Is it the one where he's on the brick building?
This thing?
No,
Oh,
that-
they did the Iron Man case.
Oh, I see. Oh, there's an Iron Man one with all the armor.
Yeah, they even did. I think it was another toy company that did. They were like bigger head ones, but they were LED Iron Man, different armors. They had like up to Mark 20 or some shit.
Yeah, that Hot Toys did that. They released
Yeah.
it a month ago, I think. It's like every single from all the movies, all the armor.
But are they LED? Do their eyes and their chest glow?
They might, yeah, I think they do.
Okay.
It looked just like this, like the display.
But they put this one in. Why would you put that one in? Don't virtue signal. Don't do that.
Yeah.
I think I know which one that is. And I respect it because I do like the costume design. It was very nice, but the meaning behind the costume kind of takes it away.
But where's the 1980s, the Venom style one? It's not even in there.
No, it's not. That's what bothers me. They could have made this one the Venom one.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're still nice. Just they don't even. That's not even cosmic, is it?
No, isn't that it's Flash Thompson's right? Isn't
What?
that the
No, you mean the
Venom
Ancient
or whatever it's
Venom or anti-venom or something?
Anti-Venom?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
But why would he be part of the Spider-Man?
Stacy, is that all behind you?
I don't know.
What do you? That's pretty cool.
Stacy put all the Iron Man armars.
Yeah,
behind
I
her.
was like,
You
I was like, what are you
bastard.
doing? Don't sneak that.
Hang
in
on
there.
a
What a sneaky
Wasn't-
bastard! What is
No, I
this?
think that's didn't they
my
have him
mouse?
join the Fantastic Four at one point?
I can't find my mouse. It's my cursor.
It's in
there.
your hand.
No, I mean the cursor.
Uh,
There we go. Look
Nice.
at that. Look at that.
Look at you sneaking that in there too. She's all like ninja about it.
Just the tip.
Real nice.
Those are how much did that cost you?
Who?
Is that real or is that a fake sticker behind her?
Me? It's green screen.
Oh, I thought so, bastards. I thought they were actually on a shelf. I was like, those are sick.
Dude, they're like human size. Yeah,
But that is a good looking Venom, though. Look at that face.
That
It's only the head bust.
No.
That's cool.
You don't want a blowjob off that face.
No, it's not one of my first things I think about when meeting a
I
Cinder. It's
definitely
like,
don't. I definitely don't.
Don't eat my head. That's the only thing I care about. My head. Don't eat it. And stop quoting Fury Road. What the hell?
Nice.
You can burn in hell. This. I'm sorry.
Ben Reilly.
Ben Reilly was so good. I like to.
I love Ben Reilly, dude. I really want him in live action, like a really good live action movie.
They can literally open up this character pretty easily because the way they did in the Fox Kids, it was all an underground lab, right? They woke up in vats.
Yeah.
All he has to do is wake up in a vat. But she's kind of like you have the first person view where he's grogging in and out, like the
I
screen's
will
going black
say
and white.
this that I kind of always wanted Andrew Garfield to be Ben Reilly instead of Peter Parker. Because he has more of the body and like the face and more of that vibe.
That makes sense because I wanted Patterson to be Terry Giddens because he looked like a better Terry Giddens for Batman Beyond than he did for the
he
other
does.
thing.
He does.
Anything you guys want to see? I feel like I've been like, oh shit.
No, we're just here getting teased by being poor.
Is that Juggernaut?
Is that what? Yeah, that is definitely Juggernaut.
Oh,
It probably comes with a removable helmet.
Oh my god, I love the Juggernaut.
What's up with the Apple?
28.
It's for size. Yes.
Oh, for size. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Wow. That's awesome.
And that's Charles Xavier's brother too, right?
Yeah, half brother. Kane Marco. Yeah.
That is.
Dude.
That's cool. I love Juggernaut.
He was in Deadpool. That was like
And they did him
that's
right.
Rhino
They
Reynolds
did
too.
it. Yeah,
That's
it
the
was
fun part.
awesome. Yeah, it was
X-Men
really
3
good.
was shit.
I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
It was funny though. It was bad.
Vinnie
It's
Jones?
funny.
I love Vinnie Jones, but come on.
Yeah, it was not Juggernaut. It was just funny, which is
Yeah.
a comic relief in that movie.
There's the
So-
Iron Man.
We're about
They also-
10 minutes from 3.5 hours.
Wow.
Wrap up.
So
We had a
why
busy
don't we
show
do
today.
our recommendations? I'll start with our guests. Steven, do you have a recommendation for the audience?
For what?
For the audience, for the viewers. You're watching
Yes.
the replay.
Don't listen to my jokes. I'm not very funny.
make
You
me
should
laugh.
check out. Huh?
You make me laugh.
Is that a good thing, or do I need like insurance?
I think it's a good thing.
I think
I think you
everybody.
make everyone laugh, Steven.
I think everybody should watch Fat Steven's stream.
Yeah,
Which
I
one?
saw.
I saw him play Fortnite the other night.
Well, did I see earlier,
Yeah.
Steven? You're about 67 people from 1,000.
I didn't look.
Six had it in
I'm at 936 of 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Thank
Six
you,
posted
Six.
a little while ago that you were 67 subs away from 1,000.
Holy shit! I try not to watch it, even though I'm refreshing every 30 seconds.
He's
But
got a
no.
good. You got a good game stream. It's fun. It's fun.
Thank you. You're all more than welcome to try. Like I try to get as many people in, and when it's squads, it's funny. But when you got Atlantean yelling "F you" for 45 minutes straight, it's pretty much how to teach your kids not to watch stuff on YouTube. At this point.
Nice.
Yeah.
But
Dude, you should hop
recommendation?
on one of those.
I can't play Fortnite worth shit. I'd be a hindrance. So
Neither can we.
And maybe if you drink more of your mud, maybe that can help.
maybe.
You.
I just can't
Burn.
build, dude.
Late
I
night
mean,
burn.
I could play Battle Royale, but the whole building thing, dude. Like, I see fucking these kids like.
Yeah, they haven't hit puberty yet. Eventually, they'll hit puberty, and your eyesight will track off. But you can do it. I don't know for recommendations. I didn't know it was asked. Just
Yeah,
find
we kind
something
of do
fun.
that at the end. We kind of go around the horn and
Recommend the
something we've
article?
seen or read or
Watched.
listened to.
I'm
Oh, I
watching.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
We didn't get to you yet, Jude.
Well, I didn't know if that was done. I
I
didn't know if
started.
that even was done.
I haven't even started because I was confused. Always confused. But Babylon 5, I started watching the first season again.
There you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, it's a good show. We're doing a review of it too every Monday now with Keith.
Yeah.
Wait, did you start your reviews yet?
Huh?
Did you start doing the reviews yet?
Of the episodes? No, we're actually talking about people who actually work on the production set and stuff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Edson's a big Babylon 5 guy.
But when is that? Like you said, every Monday night?
Monday at
What
4
night?
p.m. Eastern.
Okay.
Yeah, there's always a slot open. I'm actually
No,
putting up
I
the
mean,
intros
I-
while
I
talking
would-
to you guys.
Yeah, I'd love to, but I at least I want to listen to you.
What is it
Alright.
on? What is it streaming on right now?
Internet.
YouTube.
Oh,
Internet.
No, I mean, it's not on Netflix. It's not on anything that's.
Oh no, it's on HBO Max.
It's on HBO Max.
Oh, it's on. Okay.
I had to okay, close this quickly.
Stacy's flashing us.
I think
Am
is
I?
that the sign to hurry the hell up?
No, no, my camera's screwed up again. I don't know what's
But,
going
can
on.
you see
Notice
that?
how everybody just went.
I'll try to
My
track down.
my camera's screwed up again.
Can you see this one or no?
Oh, sorry. I'm
It's
at
okay.
the wheel. Hang on. There
It
we
might
go.
be loud, but I'm not
Oh,
gonna lie.
nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh yeah, that is pretty
Cool.
cool.
That's cool, man. Good job.
Nice.
I like that.
All the audio is spaced out and it's different clips, not 10 seconds altogether. The music is copyright free. You're okay.
Right. 10 seconds or less.
No, the music's actually copyright free.
Oh, the movies, but I mean the video clips are 10 seconds or less.
It's overlaid so much that YouTube couldn't
That
tell
too.
anyways.
That too, right?
Oh, nice.
Plus, I see you have Keith there. He's running security, so.
He has a little spot there.
Yeah, that's about it. That's what I'm working on.
Great show.
Very nice.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
You guys are always welcome to drop by. I recommend Babylon
Awesome.
5. Kate's watching it. Kate's not a sci-fi person. Keith sold this Babylon 5 to Kate, which I found fantastic.
Not me, Black Keith.
Yes, Black Keith. I don't think the only thing you sell for me is how to pump your muscles.
Are you going back on, Keith?
Back on what?
To the show with
I'm
Black Keith.
permanent on that show.
Oh, nice.
Except for like when I can't be there, but like if I'm in LA or something. Jace, what do you got for us, man? And wait a minute, before you even say anything, what is it, like 5 a.m. now? 5:30?
He's like,
yeah, it's 5:30-ish.
He's like, it doesn't matter, man. I'm not
Yeah,
tired.
it doesn't matter.
Chat. let's
Tired
see.
I am, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
gotta
sleep
when you're
man.
dead.
I'm gonna go
okay.
sleep.
Yeah,
after
you
this.
stayed up for the long haul, man.
Holy
Oh,
crap.
yeah, man.
I bow to you, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I loved being here, dude.
Thanks
It's an honor
for-
to be
yeah,
here.
coming.
I hope to come back at some point.
Well, whenever you, I feel bad making you stay up all night, but whenever.
Oh
you-
no, dude. Steven can confirm that I never sleep.
I'm
Like,
not
you're
affiliated
young.
with Jace or anything 540.
Pete and I used to do that in college all the time. We'd stay awake. for
I miss
days
those
straight.
days.
Days straight.
GameCube,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't do that anymore.
No.
Like I do normally stream with other people, like on a night, so it's okay.
Mhm.
I
Thank you,
don't mind
Dominic.
it.
So
Yeah.
what do you recommend for our audience to?
I recommend. I don't know what to recommend. I can recommend my friend's game that is on Steam. In it together.
What's it called?
In it together.
In it together.
Yeah, it is a really old platform-based game. You have to use your head. It kind of reminds you of old Mario games and other stuff.
No.
That's my level.
Glenzer
Yeah,
said
and-
another half
and you-
hour and we'll be the Snyder cut.
And you really,
Nice.
you really have to use your head because it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's really brainy game to understand what to do. So it's pretty fun.
Cool.
It's a 2D puzzle platformer, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
I do really enjoy that game. Even when you are finished with the game, you can play as my character. So I think that's pretty cool. He's also the one of the co-hosts for my my podcasts and the main streamer on Twitch,
Nice.
and also known as the woke one.
You'll have to send me all your the woke one. You'll have to send me all your links too, so I can put them in the show notes.
Yeah, I can do it.
Jude found it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pedro,
Yes.
what do you got, man?
I am going to. I don't have any recommendations, but I am going to pimp my my cartoon again.
Do it.
2 weeks in a row.
And I'm sharing my screen there. It is Bird Brain the comic strip. You can find it on webtoons.com. The possibly drunken ravings of your newest cartoon pal. Read his obviously lopsided opinions. Guess which obscure movie references he makes. Watch as he receives his mail from a sock puppet. And subscribe to this comic because I gotta eat.
Is it a Twitter sock puppet?
No, it's an actual sock puppet. Andy the sock puppet mailman.
Nice.
So yeah, look for that on Webtoon. Webtoons.com. Type in, we'll do a search for Bird Brain the comic strip, and that'll come up. I sent you the link in the private chat, so you can put it on. You can put it in the description.
I can do that. Buddha, what do you got, man?
I started on this show called Shadow and Bone on Netflix. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it.
Oh yeah, Shadow and Bone. Yeah, my friend recommended it.
It's based off of a book series, probably in the mid '90s, around the time Twilight, Maze Hunter, Parsi. What's that? Parsi.
Maze
something?
Runner.
What did I say? Maze Hunter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Maze
the guy
Runner.
and the main guy, that's Ben Barnes. He's like known for Narnia and other stuff.
Right, but it has that like
The Punisher.
teenage feel to it. You know, back when Twilight was big and stuff, and it's kind of like this dystopian kind of story, and of course, you know, it's kind of like got wizards and magic users, and then there's muggles in there, which are non-magic users, and there's a class divide between the magic users and, you know, the people that aren't magic users. And I only got like 3 or 4 episodes through, and it's pretty interesting. It's worth a watch.
Cool.
It's not terrible, but you know,
it is what it is.
It is what it is. I'm gonna finish it, but
yeah,
I like the first episode.
yeah, it's you know.
Keith, I shared something for you that would make you some good news. I think it's kind of a happy moment for someone you know.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh my god.
Oh man,
Yeah, I think she deserves it.
that is amazing.
That probably made her whole week.
That is so amazing.
Oh my god, she's probably not gonna sleep for days.
Yeah, for those who don't know, we had her on for her first stream ever on Sunday, and we got to know her, talk to her, and just share some stories. It was good.
She'd been through a rough go in
Twitter.
She loves Gina Carano, and she got in trouble because of her support of Gina Carano.
Really?
The mob came after her, and
that's fucked up.
Yeah, and said some really nasty things to her. And so, Steven, you did a masterful job. My mom watched the stream, and she said that you were so good with her.
What stream is this, Steven? What stream is it? So
it's
I can
called
watch
Strength
it.
It's called Strength and Beauty. I actually made like a personal Star Wars theme opening and everything.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't. Thank you. Tell your mom thank you. I didn't realize I'm good.
You know, it was a tough situation. I thought you really you let her have her space, and you didn't push her or lead her or anything like that.
No, we treat her like she was a normal person. That's what we do.
Right.
That, and I had Gary to worry about, so I was already on another level of paranoia.
No, but you know, you could tell she was terrified, and you kind of calmed her. I mean, it was so good that when she turned her camera on, toward the end, and had the big smile on her face, man, I almost cried.
Wow.
Like I almost cried, you know, because she was using her avatar the whole time, and then she just turned her camera on. She was smiling, and it was really heartwarming.
Damn,
it was great. Thank you for bringing me on that. It was really,
dude. Honestly, my worst fear was not was pretty much people trying to see it as something that it wasn't. Rather than I was trying to show that it was just a person having a normal interview. I wasn't trying to I was afraid people were going to say why are you billboarding her? I'm like that wasn't the case.
No.
And that was my biggest fear. Thank
you.
You
did a good job avoiding exactly that.
Yeah.
You know.
And it's not just because of me. It takes people like you guys, like the mods, like Kate and the 60 in the chat. The people I pick is because I trust them enough. It's hard to do with that shit online in their screen universe. But thank you. Not trying to sound like I'm Dr. Phil and I want to tell you to catch me outside. You know, from
No,
No,
but you
it's
did
just-
a fantastic job. And
thank you. I don't see it. That's the problem.
well, you saw it when she turned her camera on. That's how comfortable she got in an hour. So
I'm glad.
Yeah.
Now,
Benson, what do you got for us?
Give me money.
Steven, can you send it in a private chat or something?
I don't know, man. I don't think everyone wants to see my dick right now.
What do you got for us, Edson? You hold
Oh,
it
I'm
up.
sorry. I got the latest issue of.
Look at Chase. Look at Chase. It was a perfect setup. I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
But I'm not sorry.
It's okay, man.
Send
It's
the live
okay.
images. I'm sorry. He's gonna run me over with a car.
It's okay.
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
So what do you got, Edson?
I got
You
the
hold it
latest
out?
issue of Razor Blades. It's a horror anthology put out by James Tinian IV.
What is it?
Oh.
What
It's
is
a
it?
horror
Oh, you
horror.
It's
I
a
can pronounce it
horror.
correctly.
It's a horror.
Horror anthology. Like the short stories. And some of them are like just like 2 or 3 pages, and they're really, really good. But he gives a chance to all these like new writers to put out their stories in great magazine.
Awesome. Who published it?
James Tinian's own. He's got his own.
Oh, his own
publishing
company. Yeah.
Tiny Onion.
Right. So that's already out?
Yeah. Well, the third issue. Yeah, the third one was already out. Yeah.
Wow. All right. I'm behind the times. Stacy 3000.
I'm going to
What was that?
Whoa.
I try not to sneeze.
Someone
and I
crapped
bit
their
my
pants?
tongue.
Oh, okay.
I thought you crapped your pants.
I was
I held
like,
in a sneeze and I bit on my tongue.
oh my goodness.
That's what the mute button's for, Steven.
I was pressing it when I muted.
Yikes.
Leave me alone. I'm a blonde.
Me too. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Anyway, so I'm going to recommend a show on Netflix. It's called The Serpent. I don't know if anyone's watched it yet. It's based on actual events that took place in mostly the 70s. It's kind of like it's a guy who basically is like a lifelong scammer, thief, and he's living in oh geez, gosh, I can't remember where they're living now. But oh my god. Oh, in Thailand. Right. They're living in Thailand, and he's taking advantage of all the hippies at that time. He ends up, stealing from them. There's murder involved, and a Dutch diplomat gets involved because there are 2 Dutch citizens that were found dead, and he unravels this whole without the help with any of the authorities, ends up helping, and it's really interesting. It's really screwed up, man. Yeah, bless you.
Cool. I'll have to check out when I get Netflix back eventually.
It's good. It's good. It's really intriguing.
For me, I'm gonna pimp a movie I never heard of that was gifted to me the other day, randomly by Paul Harriet, our friend Paul, who's probably watching. I gotta say, by the cover of the disc, I'm like, this looks like a rom-com. Steve Carell, Irresistible.
I saw the preview on one of the channels.
This written and directed by Jon Stewart of The Daily Show.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like a Mike Judge political farce. It is
Mhm.
so freaking
Really
good.
It's like Rose, whatever is like in it.
Rose
too, right?
Byrne is
Rose
so
Byrne, yeah.
good. Basically, him and Rose Byrne are the strategists for the Democrats and the Republican campaigns. And it's awesome. And the movie starts with both of them around the press corps, and they both admit that they're lying and bullshitting, and the whole thing's a farce. It's perfect. And Jon Stewart takes shots at everything.
Mm-hmm.
Both sides, cable news, everything. And it's absolute masterpiece.
Oh, cool.
Came
I'll
out
watch
last
it.
year. And yeah, you wouldn't know by the title and the poster, right?
Yeah, I've like kind of scrolled past it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was like, when he handed it to me, I'm like, okay. And he's like, no, it's great. And I'm like, really? Okay.
Cool.
No, it's great.
Been endorsed.
I recommend that. It's on Hobo Max as well. So that is it.
No, you didn't get. Oh no, Pete. You got Pete. Never mind.
Yeah, no, I think we got everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I have to do all the boring shit now, right?
All the
Stuff
boring shit.
Oh, hi. You can find us on social media. Oh, hey, we have a website. You can send us an email if people still do that sort of thing. Subscribe, like, share, and all that kind of fun stuff. I want to thank everyone in the chat. Really active chat tonight. We had quite a few viewers throughout, so thank you everyone, because there are so many choices, especially on a Tuesday night, and to pick this weird room full of misfits. Thank you, appreciate that. What's an email? Steven just sent a private message. What's an email?
You muted me.
I didn't mute you. You muted.
You did?
yourself.
No, you did. I?
Yeah, I didn't mute you. I did not.
I'm having a paranoia attack. I'm just sorry. You guys saw the weird X-Men they announced today too, right?
We went through. We looked at all of them. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it was awful.
Yep.
It was awful.
It was entertaining. It was entertaining.
Hot topic rejects.
I think I got some cancer of that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the doctor.
Oh, we have footage. Patty Jenkins is reacting to new X-Men.
Behind the scenes footage, I'm like, oh my god. Behind the scenes.
Nice.
Yeah. That's exactly.
All right. Well, I think that's it. Thank you again, Jace. I will put your stuff in the show notes. Steven, I'll put your stuff in the show notes. And I will tell if you're watching the replay or not. Who knows if you're listening. I'll put your stuff in the show notes. Thank you, Elle. Thank you, Jace. Thank you, Steven. And thank you, Hannah. Welcome back, Stacy.
Thank you for not kicking me.
I think it's your cue.
See you next Tuesday.
Oh, wait, before we do that.
Oh, never mind what I said.
Next Tuesday, let's just remind the audience, next Tuesday is going to be different. Next Tuesday is all about the Star Wars. We got Jay from ILM coming to talk about working on Star Wars and other stuff. Orville Nation will be our guest, along with other surprise guests. The door will be open. Key is under the mat, Steven. And there will be some more surprises as well, but we can't say anything because they are not been officially sanctioned by Lucasfilm. So there. All right, now you can say it.
You know what I'm going to say. See you next Tuesday.
May the 4th be with you.
And may the 4th be with you.
May the 4th.
Koalas in the rain, koalas in the rain. No fucks given. Koala, koalas in the rain, koalas in the rain. No fucks given. Koala, koalas in the rain, koalas in the rain. No fucks given. Koala.
If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. If you subscribe, make sure you click the little bell icon to be notified anytime someone from our show drops new content here. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.
Say, kids, what time is that?